そんなに自信はないよ踏み出せない時もあるよもし間違ってたり繰り返しちゃったりしたらどうしようって選ばないだけなら不安はないねだけど変わることもないよねいつだったどうなったもうダメだって全ておしまいだってなってたあの時なんだったあ誰だったそんなんでもなんとかもう一度って思って進めたのは To you信じてる信じられてる Oh空だって飛べる気がするただ一人君のためなら
Okay, here we are again. I forgot to turn my controller on. Hold a moment. There we go. So it doesn't. No, I don't need a quick load. What the hell? Okay. Ooh, that's too far of an adjustment. There's like levels to this thing. It's like it's not a dynamic stand. It's like, oh, I want to go down this far all the time, or up this far all the time. Okay, but we'll get started in just a couple of minutes. I, for one, feel simultaneous relief today because I have a 4-day weekend, although I'm going to have to spend a little of it doing a term paper because I didn't quite get it done for the weekend. But on top of that, I also feel great seething anger. It's not actually true. I don't think I'm seething. But hold on. There we go. That should be a little closer. Sorry, checking my audio levels, and that was part of the process. There we go. Just get it a little closer to me, and that's all it should take. Yeah, I got a haircut yesterday. I went to the barber shop, and well, I walked right in the door. And everybody, now remember, barbershop is one of the only places in public where during the pandemic you would remove your mask because, you know, you can't get a cut and shave if you don't remove your mask. Well, I still wear a mask in public because I definitely don't want to get sick. So I got to the barbershop and everybody in there is hacking up a lung. And I'm like, right, great, fantastic. The one place. The singular place in public that I cannot avoid taking the mask off to prevent myself from getting sick, and off we go. So, I may be contaminated at the moment. I don't feel particularly ill, but it's only been about 36 hours, less than actually, since contact. So, tomorrow I may be feeling it. We shall see. But Cole was going to join us for this one, and I told him, maybe it's better that you don't sit in a room with me for 3 hours if I'm contaminated, because, I mean, I could put my mask on, but, like, that would be tough to do for a stream where I'm talking constantly, you know. this where the air doesn't circulate while I'm streaming that much because the only fan on is my computer. But anyway, let's get started. So the gist of what I'm saying is, in the immortal words of a country singer that I've only ever heard of from this song, sometimes you gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. Yesterday at the barber shop, it was folding time, but I did not fold 'em, and I definitely did not grab my dick. And before you ask, yes, I do mean the submarine. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Xillia 2, the stream edition. We are at the bar in Duval. First of all, let me check what our cats brought back.
Nice one.
Good, very good. So, last time we finished up Chapter 9, which was the Musée chapter, because that's the one we picked. And we ended up having a whole bunch of areas that we can go to, and I also unlocked poker, which I wasn't really all that sure about when we unlocked it, but I have since taken liberal advantage, of poker, and also the cats. You'll notice that I have a new item for the cats, Royal Feast. It triples the chance of receiving a rare item when used in Kitty Dispatch. There's an area bonus for Olympius today, and the Tourbillon Jade and Tourbillon High Road and the Pink Emeralds and the Tatalian Abyss are both needed in order to make emerald rings. I have all but one of each, so we're going to send the cats out to do a little bit of exploring.
Bye-bye.
While we're at it at the beginning of the day today. And, oh yeah, and I brought Mila back into the party because, yeah, Musée, not really cutting it, if I'm honest. Nothing against her, just not really cutting it in the way that I would want her to. So I made one of the emerald rings because we had enough gold dust to make just the one. But I need to go to the Talus High Road, I believe, in order to get access to the enemies that have more gold dust. And we need like 44 more gold dust, which honestly sounds like a lot, but it probably won't actually be all that much. And then we can make them for a whole bunch of other people, including, you know, the rest of our entire party, and then I can get rid of this wisdom ring that I no longer need. I sold off basically all my other accessories because now it's like, okay, well, unless I need them for weapon creation or something like the gemstones, I'm probably not going to keep them. So, but we do need all these emerald rings for later, because when fairy rings become available, which are the upgraded version of emerald rings, you need an emerald ring in order to even make a fairy ring. You need one for each, so we will keep them as best we can, and we'll go from there. So, but that's, you know, that all seems like pretty bog standard stuff. So, Mono, what did you do off screen that was so not bog standard? Well, I played poker. Just a little bit. I played just a smidgen of poker, as you can see by the 342,500 chips that I have acquired. And honestly, that wasn't even like going hard at it. That probably took just a couple of hours of on and off playing. I couldn't play for as much as I might have. Like, I left the game on to let the cats go and get all the Tourbillon Jade and Pink Emeralds that I needed, because I needed to write term papers this week, so I wasn't able to actually play while they were doing that. If I had been playing all the time that I had left the game on to let the cats go, I don't know how many chips I'd have at this point, but it would be probably significantly higher than that amount. And it really, honestly, I was getting paid out for chips like once every 5 to 7 minutes, somewhere in that range. So it really isn't as bad as a lot of people online make it sound like. Like, a lot of people online are like, oh no, you gotta rig the cards to do it. And it's like, oh, come on, live a little bit, you know? Like, and honestly, we're gonna live a little because I'm gonna play poker on screen for a few minutes. I actually probably should have clicked that thing. Can I do it from here? On Twitch that says I need to select content classification? Let me see what this says. Participating in online or in-person gambling, poker, or fantasy sports that involve the exchange of real money. Well, there's no real money exchange here. I mean, I'm gonna click it anyway. I just cover my bases. Just to cover my bases. Let's just okay, save that. There. So just to cover my bases, I'll set it on gambling, because why the hell not? But we're gonna do a little gambling. We're gonna do a little trolling here at the beginning today. The prizes that you can get for doing this. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of most of them. I guess the aesthetic ones are probably fine, you know, like those are probably cool. There's some attachments that you could get. As for the accessories you could get, the Dark Seal increases the experience of only the holder, as far as I'm aware, by 1.5 times, but you take 2 times as much damage. And the red capes and blue capes are opposing. You take, actually, I think you absorb damage from 3 elements with the red cape. It's, I think, fire, wind, and light. And with blue cape, water, earth, and darkness, I want to say. But you take twice the normal damage from the opposite elements. So for red cape, water, earth, and dark, you take double damage, and then for blue cape, fire, wind, and light. That could be wrong. I could be incorrect about which elements those absorb and double. But these are the prizes that you would have gotten if we finished the Fort Gondala Golem quest in the first game, even though we never managed to go past, I think, step 1 of that one. So the gold leggings are technically better on the defense and agility from the boots that we have, and they still give you resistance to all 3 elements, physical elements, but they don't give you attack boosts, which, I mean, I guess it's hit or miss. I'm not really a big fan of it myself, so not really feeling anything on any of this first page at all. There's some, like I said, attachments, but nothing that I really care about. But then you get down to this stuff, and there are a couple of good little prizes in this little section here, because these are allium extractors. So we're going to buy a couple of them. We want yin and yang, which extracts light and darkness at a 4 times growth rate, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Like, these are some of the best allium extractors in the game, if you ask me. I wouldn't bother with Scorched Earth or Torch Nebula. They increase like some random ones, but not like ones that, or rather, yes, ones that overlap, if I recall correctly. But the perfect complement to Yin and Yang is Erupting Geyser, which gives you extraction on the 4 Great Spirit elements that Mila commanded, which are Fire, Earth, Wind, and Water. So you have one that gives you light and dark at a 4 times multiplier. You have this one, which gives you fire, wind, earth, and water at a either 2 or 3 times multiplier. Those are pretty damn good. You give somebody the Yggdrasil from the DLC, or just, you know, whatever you have. If you don't have that, and you are in really, really good shape. So we're going to do that today, and then just kind of, I have a plan, basically. My plan is to get enough to get the emerald rings, but also on top of that, I'm going to rig the allium extractors for myself. So we're just rigging a whole bunch of stuff today. Here's the Royal Feast, by the way, that I got. So if you need to buy any of this stuff for the cats, for their exploration, this is where I do it. Because honestly, like I said, you get paid out from the poker table like once every 5 to 7 minutes, in my judging by what I had happen. And you get paid, like, if you do it correctly, you get paid like 6,000 chips every 5 to 7 minutes, if not more. 6,000-ish is about the minimum. So it's really not that bad. You end up with a couple of royal fees from each payout. So it's really not too bad. Got some extra stuff down here. I wouldn't say any of this is really all that worth it, because most of the stuff you can just get from, like, using Royal Feast to get it from the cat's kitty dispatch. And then you go to this page and you've got access to a few other little things that aren't really particularly great, but also you have access to Iolite ore. This should look familiar to people who watched me play, or played the first game themselves, because the Jet Black Feather Trader allowed you to trade Iolite ore for some of his jet black feathers. Now, it wasn't really worth it in the first game because money wasn't at a premium, and the phoenix feathers? Phoenix tails? Something like that. The ones that were worth like 2,400 points in the shop that were bird materials, those were a little more worth it for increasing the shops. In this game, you don't have to increase the shops. All you care about is the amount of money, and each of these Iolite ore, which costs 5,000 chips, which you get from 1 minimum payout every 5 to 7 minutes, will net you 20,000 gold on the market. So I would say this is a pretty good method of making money, because again, it didn't take very long for me to get as many chips as I have up there, and that's after I purchased all the stuff I had. So I'm probably gonna wait on the Iolite ore though until a little bit later, and we might buy it later this episode, or we might buy it in the next one once we're all done with everything. But with that all said and done, while the cats are away, the Luger will play. So let's go save real quick. And then, after we save, to accommodate for the fact that the cats are away, we will play. Mr. Tengu Mask, we would like to play. So let's take a look at the poker minigame, shall we? And it's just full-fledged poker with the fancy casino music and everything. So how to play poker. So the deck is loaded with 2 jokers. So there's 54 cards. And I'll walk you through the whole process. So basically that's one of the things I wanted you to see, and the other thing I wanted you to see is that the lowest card is a 2, and the highest card is a joker, with the ace being high in this game rather than being low. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can get here, and I'll just talk about them as we go. Basically, the only terminology here that you might not be too familiar with would be like a straight, which is a sequential. They don't have to be in order from left to right on the screen, but it's sequential cards in a row, so like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A flush is everything the same suit, so all hearts. Full house would be 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind in one hand. And then straight flush is just a flush and a straight together. Royal flush, I believe, is all face cards. And then 5 of a kind, I've never seen, so I couldn't. I mean, you'd have to have either all 4 of suits of the same card and a joker, or 3 suits of the same card and 2 jokers, which is asking for a lot. Anyway, let's just make a bet, shall we? And then we can see how exactly it plays out. Get this very, bog standard poker game in this JRPG. So you can only bet 100 chips. You can't bet above 100. But we always bet 100 because we like gambling here, and I have no sense of self-restraint. So they'll give you 5 cards. Now you can take a look at your hand, and what you want to do is you want to figure out, okay, which ones do I want to get rid of? So for this example, we have 2 queens, 2 Rowans, so we're going to get rid of everything that isn't a Rowan, and then we swap cards, see what we get out of it. So if you get 1 pair, you get your money back. So you're still in the game. So then you can make another bet. The way that I like to do this is I buy 500 chips at the beginning, which is about 5,000 gold, I believe. And if I ever lose a total of 500 chips, I reset. That way I still keep some of my money while at the same time constantly moving up and up and up with chips. So this hand is a wash because it doesn't look like there's much of anything going on. I guess we could go for a straight, but the likelihood of me drawing a 10 out of this 5 is very low. So we're just gonna table these cards. Give me a new hand. Okay. And usually, not always, but usually when I table the cards like that and I get an entirely new hand, I'll usually get like 1 pair or a joker or something. This is another table. And there's no pair. So you lose if there's nothing going on in the hand there, so we lose our 100, but that's okay. Alright, we got a pair of 3s to start with, so let's throw the rest away and see what we get. Not a whole lot going on just yet, but there's always room for the cards to turn around. Well, they turned around, but I didn't really like what I saw. Alright, anything else here? Yeah, we could get a straight if we do this and then throw this away, but what are the odds of that, right? Yeah, see? I was kind of hoping, if I'm honest, that we'd see just a queen pop up there so I could pop off, but it wasn't meant to be. I'm just going to table these again. Okay, well, if we had a couple of 2s, we would have had a 3 of a kind there, because the joker can be any card. So if you need something, the joker can act as that. And the way that it works is that if you have more than one of a certain pair in your hand, and the joker is going to pair with it for 3 of a kind, like, let's say you have a couple of kings, and then, or rather, let's say you've got, well, no, let's just say that you've got a couple of kings, and then a couple of 6s or something like that, and you have a joker. So the joker will always pair with the highest card in your hand, although in that case it'd just be a full house anyway, so. Table them! Well, we're staying alive. You and me, Jude. We're staying alive in this one. I'm going for it. Okay. We like to figure these things out over here. I was gonna say we like to gamble around here, but honestly, this is free gambling. I'm not getting a damn thing out of this. So it's like, do we really though? Okay, but anyway, this is our last chance. A jack, please. Okay, well at least we're still in it. Okay, we got a pair of 2s, so let's do this. Just still in it. I swear, this gets less boring after a while. I don't know, like I said, I like it when you kind of have to play around the cards that you have. There are ways to rig this, though, later on in the game, because you'll get access to dice items, which you can actually make at a certain point. I don't remember when it is, but you can make them at a certain point using the win and lose sticks you have, along with several other things, including all of the dung that we picked up at the beginning of the game, believe it or not. That actually, Jude was right, it actually does come in handy for something. But you can make dice that basically have you, I think the silver dice always roll a joker in your hand, and the gold dice always roll a royal flush, if I recall correctly. Something like that. Either way, we have 2 pairs in our hand here, so we can actually win this one, and then we can get to the next section of the minigame. Because when you win, you can just take the winnings, or you can double your money. How do you double your money? Well, you play high or low. So you look at the card on the left and you say, okay, so is the next card that we're going to draw going to be higher or lower than that card? So we have 10 here. I'm going to bet low, and we double our money. We can keep doubling. And we did it again. Bet low, we'll do it again. So that's 3. We'll go low again. We'll do it again. That's 4. And we'll go low one more time. Okay, so we have won 5 times in a row on the doubling. Here's how the game works. If you try to double a 6th time, the game will always make you lose no matter what you pick. So try to double it 5 times, and then take the payout. And then quit, save, and do it again. And that's the gist of how you win a whole buttload of money at poker in this game, and then end up with a whole buttload of money for your debt payments. It's not the most ideal way because it does, I mean, I was going really slow there. You can do what I was just doing, like, very quickly if you aren't sitting here talking and trying to explain how poker works, so. But, yeah, so that's the gist. You just take a payout, go save, and then, hey, look at that, the cat's back. So you can do this while you're doing kitty dispatch to get rare items and stuff, and it should work out pretty nicely for you. Like, as you can see there, we got the last Torbellon Jade we need, so let's send them to Tatalian Abyss. They already got the super rare item because of the Royal Feast in both places as well. That's why it says complete and has a little cat symbol there. Because we have all the cats in both of these areas and we have all the items, so. Excuse me, but we do want a pink emerald. So let me cut Rolo off once again. And then while they do that, I'm just going to play poker one more time and then we'll leave, depending on how this all works. Actually, before I do that. Yes, I have cold feet because I want to save to make sure my cats are still out and around after I do this. Because that way, the time does not feel like it is wasted, you see, Mr. Tengu Mask Man. Hey, Tanim, how you doing? Welcome back. Phone fell off of my leg there. Grab that. We are, well, at the very beginning of the stream, we are playing poker. As soon as we are done playing poker this time, I am going to actually go play the video game, but I figured I would demonstrate that this game has a fully fleshed out actual poker system in it, so that people can say, oh, well, you know, you don't play a whole lot of mobile or gacha games or whatever. It's like, no, I'll just take my PS3 out and I'll play poker instead. Like, what do I care? I've got this. I don't need the gacha. I was going to say this could be a straight, but it's not quite straight. Good here, hope you are as well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to figure out whether or not my barber and all of the people in his shop got me sick yesterday, but it's only been about 30 hours since I went, so I have no waking idea yet. We will see tomorrow. I lost, damn it. I'm not supposed to lose. Where's the script? Oh, we got a pair, not a pair, a triad of 10s. 3 of a kind, even. Okay, so let's see if we can double up. Okay, good. Now, this doesn't always go as well as I've had it go so far. Sometimes it goes like that, really badly. Because there is that random chance, and don't let it fool you. Don't get like, oh man, I've been picking a lot of lows on this one. Just take it according to the way that the cards are divvied up. If it's a 9 or above, pick low. If it's an 8 or below, pick high. And whatever you get, you get. Live a little. You're gambling, so live a little. Give me an 8. Hell yeah, dude! It actually worked that time. Now watch me get immediately punished. Okay. Immediately punished? immediately punished. Well, just about immediately punished. Not immediate, but pretty close. That usually happens when I get it straight. Is it's just like, no, we're gonna cuck you on the double your money part, just because. Yeah, I hope it's not the case, Tandem. I will know a little bit better by Sunday because I'll be streaming because I have a 4-day weekend and that's the next time I'm going to stream. And if I sound like death on Sunday, well, that's what happened. But, I guess it was only a matter of time. It is sickness season anyway, so. The Joker is high, by the way, in high and low. It's the highest card that you can draw. It's above the ace, and the ace is also high. So if you're going to do high and low and you get a Joker or an ace, you probably want to bet low. There is still that chance that you'll get cucked, but, you know. Anyway, bet low again. Wow, that was just about as low as you could get. The difference-wise. Ooh, this is a tricky one. I'm gonna bet low. Okay. And the last one, oh, bet high. Okay, and if you tie, you lose. So, just hope you don't get the same card, I guess. Yeah, we're trying to knock it out early. There you go. I've actually, for the sickness, I've actually been trying to combat it as best I can because you can take zinc tablets in order to boost your immune system, but you don't want to take zinc tablets in isolation. They, first of all, they're fat soluble, so you definitely want to take them with food. But second of all, if you get too much zinc without enough copper, it unbalances your system, and it can actually make you get sick easier because of a lack of balance in your immune system. So you want to balance your zinc and copper levels. So I've been eating dried prunes for the past yesterday and today, because they're a good source of copper, in order to keep myself balanced. Wow, 3 of a kind on a random draw, not bad. Yeah, so to keep myself balanced, I've been eating dried prunes and then taking zinc tablets with a different meal. So hopefully that helps a little bit, and hopefully if I get anything, I just knock it out real quick. I think that's 500 we lost, so... the gist of what I do here is if you lose your 500, you just do this. You go to the title screen. This should boot pretty quickly. Yep, we'll do that. You just do that, and then boot right back up. And because we're inside of a building, this should boot up pretty quickly, and you can be right back to the poker table very easily, so... Not really much to it, to be honest. Might get old listening to your party banter, the same 3 banters every single time you boot up, but I've heard the Filifolio line at this point like a million times from L, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to... I've got a little nutrition book here at home, so I've been trying to use some of the knowledge that it provides to keep me on the up and up. So, I got a pair of queens. Good. And we got another queen. Awesome. 3 of a kind. Alright, let's see if we can double up. Low. The ace is high. Go high. Sometimes I get messed up with the jacks, though, because, like, I've had several situations where a jack will come up and I'll bet low, and it'll be, like, another face card, and it's like, oh, okay. So you just wanted me to lose. Ooh. I have a gut feeling on low. I'm not going to trust it. Okay, I'm glad I didn't trust my gut in that case. Now remember, 5 times, so that was the 5th time. So now take your money and run. And by the way, if I can make a recommendation, don't look at your money counter when you're doing high and low until you've done it 5 times. That way, if you do lose your money, you don't have to look at how much you just lost. Trust me when I tell you, getting 4 of a kind and then losing on the 5th draw makes you sick when you think about the fact that you would have earned like 20,000 chips if you won. I've had a couple of wins and a couple of losses in those cases, though, so I guess, you know, you take them where you can get them. But yeah, we do a little gambling. We do a little gambling around here. How much more Royal Feast do I need? Because I need to get... I've got... After this next... after the cats come back the next time, I should have enough of everything in order to make... all of the emerald rings except for the gold dust, which we'll go get. But I also need Puricite. I need 14. I need... where is it? Holy Ash. I need 17 Holy Ash. That's a hell of a lot. And I need 9 total temporal shards. So I'm going to need 7 more of those. I need 17 more of those, and I need 14 more Puricite. And I could buy the Puricite right from the shop there, but if you send the cats to the Neokara Hollow Mont, you can get potentially Temporal Shards and Puricite from the same go. So I'm probably just going to let them do that. And then if I get enough Temporal Shards before I get enough Puricite, I'll just use the chips to buy the rest, and then I'll get Holy Ash. But I'm going to wait to do that because the Kitty Dispatch for Rize Maxia that's view cats. Oh, by the way, you can view all the cats that you got by pressing R3. Aren't they cute? But yeah, on the display bonus there, we can, on Monday, basically, I'll be able to send them to get that stuff. And we won't need the stuff for fairy rings for quite a while, so I'm okay with them not being available until, like between Monday and Wednesday, if I get the area bonus with the Royal Feast, I should be able to get all the stuff that I need. So I'm okay with it taking a little bit. Yeah, sounds about right for gambling. Don't look, just keep going. We don't want to know how much we're losing. I don't want to know how bad my bank account looks after today. Wait, it's a good thing this is different money. I'm going to buy some Iolite ore, I think, just for the hell of it, just to scare the hell out of Nova so she can be like, where in the goddamn did you get all this money? Well, you see. Yeah, I wish I could get 99, but I cannot get 99. So let's take 25. Yeah, 25. Why not? And remember, each one of these is worth 20,000 gold. So that's a total of 500,000 gold that I just picked up there. And we can sell them off a little bit at a time, so that way we can pay Nova, and then we can get a whole bunch of extra rewards for it. And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to get more. I want to get a little bit more so that we can get to... basically what I wanted eventually over the course of this thing do is get enough of this to get Gaius to have the Absolute Defense Tome so that he never has his guard broken. So maybe we'll do like 15 more. Yeah, that sounds good. So we're a little lower on our chips than we were, but we bought all the good stuff anyway, so that's all I really care about. Alright, so here's the plan after this. Excuse me, what are you at here, little girl? Okay, so you're not in terrible shape. I would prefer if your light and stuff was a little higher, but you won't need to worry about that for the rest of the game, because I'm just going to give you Yggdrasil for the rest of the game, because nobody else is going to need this. What I'm planning on doing here, basically, is we got Yin and Yang, which is 4 times multiplier for light and dark ore, and then Erupting Geyser, which is either 2 or 3 times multiplier for everything else. I'm just going to give these to my main party of 4, although, as you'll notice, there's only 3 of them, so we're going to give Yin and Yang to Mila for now, and we're going to give Erupting Geyser to Gaius so that he can work on getting a whole bunch of other stuff like Incineration Wave, Swallow Fury, I guess Light of Ruin, since he doesn't have that yet. And then we'll switch the 2 between each other once they reach certain thresholds. So that they can get their stuff up. And then, for everybody else, since Leia already has all of the arts that I actually care about her having, I'm going to give her the level 3 items here. So basically, she's going to start with Aurora, because we already have the 3 times multiplier for light ore, and we have the 3 times multiplier for dark ore. We don't have the 3 times multiplier for the other 4, but we're going to spend the day today after we get all the emerald rings getting the other 4. So that way everybody else in the party can have one, and we'll just work our way up from there. So until then, I guess we'll use some other stuff. Who's got the lowest dark out of anybody here? They're all pretty even. Okay, you're probably the lowest on dark, although you'll get Tidal Wave pretty soon. The rate you're going. And you are nice and even, so I guess we could give you that Cavern since you're the lowest on dark out of anybody, but and then we'll just give everybody else the other stuff. Yeah, sure, I'll give you Flame, why not? You can have River, so you can keep working on Tidal Wave, although you might not be able to get it from... Oh, yeah, you can get it from that. Okay, cool. You're pretty good on that for now, yeah. I would give you probably... Jude can kind of use either one, honestly. What am I missing here? Stalactite, River, Flame, or Cavern. breeze, right? Yeah. And then you've got stalactite. But you're already in very good shape there, so I guess you get breeze for now. So we'll go with this configuration for right now, and let everybody kind of use what I gave them until we get to... Basically, like I said, Luger's going to have Yggdrasil for the rest of the game, so he'll be fine in terms of what he gets for the remainder of the game. And then Gaius and Mila will switch around as we go. I'm not really worried about Leia. She'll eventually get up to the point where I want her to get, but she's fine the way that she is. And to give you an idea of where we want to go, we eventually want to get everybody, and this probably won't happen anytime soon, but we want to get everybody to about 16,000 on each ore. So that's where we're headed. But in order to head there, we have to do some other things first. So let's go do some other things first. And in particular, we want to go sell off some of our iolite ore so that we can go from there. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to talk to this store that I am about to bankrupt by giving them all of my iolite ore. Because, like I said, as you can see here, 20,000 gold per ore. And we need to get to 150,000 in order to make the next payment. So let's do this. There's 159,338. Way more money than we've had for the entire game, but it will all be gone in 3 seconds because here comes Nova.
I'm on another line right now. Sorry, I can't talk.
Okay, good, because I didn't need you to talk. Here you go, have your payment.
You've broken the 500,000 gold mark in your payments. Nothing gonna stop you now, Luger.
I mean, at the rate I'm going, yeah, especially with all this iolite ore. So that unlocks the next chapter. We're not going to go do it just yet because there's a million billion things to do before then, but here's my phone. Hello.
Please, you have to help me.
Nova, what the hell is going on?
Drellin. Come to Drellin.
Well, that was dramatic.
Was that Nova? It sounded like she was in trouble.
Yeah, okay. Luger's like, not this shit again.
Next stop is Drellin, right?
Next stop is definitely not Drellin. We are going to go everywhere but Drellin just because I don't... Like really, seriously, if you want to know that Nova's okay, here, I'll show you. Watch, hang on. Let me go back to this thing. Let's put some more iolite ore in so that way we can see that she's okay. Here, have 8 more iolite ore. Wait, and here comes my phone call. See?
I'm on another line right now. Sorry, I can't talk.
See, she's fine. No problems whatsoever.
Sorry, Luger. Middle of a crisis right now. No.
She keeps saying that, but it's fine. Anyway, we can unlock new rewards now, and here comes the cat again. Let's get the last thing we need.
Let's keep it up.
Perfect. That pink emerald was the last thing that we need right there. So now we are all done with Olympius with the cats, unless there's stuff that we can get for the cats, basically. Like in terms of... if we send the cats out and they bring more cats in, that's basically all I care about getting now from Olympius. So there you go. It sounded like a tomorrow problem, so we'll just let it linger. We'll just let it hang in the air until tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. Okay, so now that we are done with that, my big plan before we even go do the stuff in Drellin, where we continue with the story, we've also got the character episodes for us to go do, so we're going to go do a whole bunch of those. And also, you know, we have to explore the Drellin region, so we'll go do that as well, because I need that for one of my hammer upgrades for Luger. But before we do any of that, where did I want to go to start with here? So, you can make the... actually, you know, before I go, let's go check over here. You can make the level 3 wind allium extractor from a custom order. So if you go here it is, Gale. And in order to do this, we need some buzzard talons. So I need to go get those, and I believe those are on the Royal hunting grounds. So we're going to go back to Jean-Du and probably go get those real quick, because we should be able to knock those out really quickly. But I also need buzzard talons for Zeus Crusher Air, if I remember right. Yeah, I need 4, so we need a total of 5. So we'll go knock those out. Fine wood is available from Katamar Heights near Drellin, so we'll go do that last. I don't need Zeus Crusher Air until then, so it's all good. And Gaius can't get a new sword just yet, so he's also all good. But yeah, the plan is to go to the Royal Hunting Grounds to grab the buzzard talons that we need so I can make Gale. So that'll give Jude the level 3 wind element 1. Then once we have that, we need to go grab the earth, fire, and water level 3 extractors. Those are in 3 different places. The earth one's in Felgana Mine, The fire one is in the Nala lava tubes, and the water one is in the Kukar ice caverns. And that works very nicely for me personally, because those are all dungeons. And those are usually the places like Sapstrath Deepwood, where the enemies are so spread out that I might as well just go explore them on my own, because we already explored them in the first game. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go... I'm going to go to the Royal Hunting Grounds first, I think, just to knock the Buzzard Talons out really quickly, because there's nothing to it, basically. Then once we're done with that, I'm going to go probably get the gold dust, because I finished up in Sapstrath Deepwood already with the enemies there to get 1 star. So I'll talk about that once we get there, but let's just go quickly get 5 Buzzard Talons by killing a bunch of birds. And then once we get the gold dust, we can make all the emerald rings.
Right? I wonder if they're edible.
Yeah, that's the one. I love how Rollo's just like, what in the hell did you just say to me? Like, how are those words that any sane person would form? And it's like, well, Elle doesn't know Rollo, so like I know you're like, well, really, but she's like 6. Cut her some slack, man. All right, but yeah, Royal Hunting Grounds first. Then we'll go to Talus High Road to get the gold dust. Then we'll go get all the other extractors, and if we aren't finished with the day by then, I would be surprised. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. Please explain why Twitch wanted you to verify that you're okay with mature content again. Twitch? Actually, that's probably because I set the content warning for gambling. There's no real money being exchanged today, but we did play poker for like the first 15 minutes of the stream, so that's probably why Twitch asked you that. Is because I set that on just to cover my bases, since this game has a fully fleshed out poker system in it. So, alright, I think these are the guys that give you the Buzzard Talons. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we'll find out by beating them, so. Alright, let's see what you guys have got. Strong against wind, weak against nothing, but I did just power charge too, so.
Try striking it.
Okay. I guess I'll wait. Oh, I have them all in Protect Yourself because I was training arts. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? Let's start killing things, shall we? Hold on. Prioritize healing and then main arts, and that should work out pretty nice. And then we'll all link up. Actually, I'm gonna link up with Mila because we don't really get a whole lot with Mila. I don't know why I did that one specifically, but sure. That, so let's not do that.
I'm sorry to have failed you.
Do it again. Put him into it. There we go. How much damage are we doing to these guys? Because it doesn't... Oh, I see the problem. I forgot to... I forgot to unequip minimum damage, didn't I? I'm like, why are we doing not like any damage at all? And it's because we... It's because I forgot to unequip minimum damage, so this is a little bit of a predicament. Ouch. Let me swap up the Leia here, so we can do enough damage to actually do things here. There we go.
Ready to work, guys?
Nice. Alright, next. I was going to try to do a soaring blast there, but I didn't quite have enough stuff. So. I guess I could do it now. I was going to say maybe don't link with him there, Mila, since you're not going to get anything out of it right now. But I'll unequip minimum damage after this. It'll be fine. I'll get through your guard one of these days. There we go.
Ready to work,
You know, maybe I'll do a spirit circulation while I'm at it as well.
senses power.
That was
Thank you for
rough.
rescuing us there, Leia, because that was stupid of me. I
must
didn't check
become
and see if we got
You've
stuff.
gotten stronger.
We'll go see in a moment. Yeah, so I equipped minimum damage on Luger because I was training arts off screen to try to get it so that a bunch of Leia's stuff was aerial enabled and to try to work on Mila's arts a little bit. So I went to skills on Luger and I equipped minimum damage. So let's unequip that so that we don't get ourselves completely cucked here from here on out. Oh, I also unequipped the guards because I don't think they were actually increasing our resistance, like our stagger resistance when we were getting hit by them. So, you know. A sensible precaution, though, considering how Twitch can be sometimes. Yeah, I just don't want any problems, honestly. I'd rather just sit in my own little corner of the internet with no problems, so that's fair. Yeah, Incineration Wave. Cole will be pleased. Oh, Incineration Wave is real nice for Gaius. It'll be even nicer once he can actually cast it pretty decently because he's got an Emerald Ring on. Speaking of which, did we get Buzzard Talons? Crown Feathers. So did I misunderstand where Buzzard Talons are? Hold on, I can check on Google. Let's just look. Tales of Xillia 2, Buzzard Talon. What if they're in like the Nala lava tubes or something? That would just put us in really great shape. Hold on. Let's see. Oh yeah, 150k gold for the next payment. Actually, Marie, we took care of that. You missed me at the poker tables. We got a lot of Iolite ore because we had a lot of poker chips. I think we were at about 350,000 poker chips when we started the stream, so yeah. We had quite a bit. It is in the Nala lava tubes. That was why I said that. It wasn't like I was just guessing. I must have remembered that that was the case. So we do need to go to the Nala lava tubes anyway. So, let's get going. Oh, and since you missed what we purchased with our money, we gave Luger back Yggdrasil since he's not going to need anything else for the rest of the game now. And there were 4 allium extractors available for chips in the exchange. One of them that I only got 2 of them because we only really needed 2 of them was Erupting Geyser, which is this configuration. Fire, earth, wind, and water at the same time at a 2 and 3 times multiplier. And then the other one was Yin and Yang, which is a 4 times multiplier for both light and dark. So those are really good, and they complement each other very well. The other 2 do not complement each other at all because they like overlap the shit out of each other. But yeah, so we'll worry about that later. So since that's the case, since we need to go to the Nala lava tubes anyway, let's go to the Xylan Woods Temple. And then we'll go to Xylan Woods itself and go straight to the lava tubes, because that'll let me get the, first of all, the Buzzard Talons that we need, but then also, on top of that, the Fire Element level 3 allium extractor for whoever. I think Elise is on it right now, so. But we'll go to the temple, excuse me, because we can rest for free in here, so. And it's close to my destination to begin with. I don't think you can run into any problems if you actually go down the hall there. I think you can only run into problems if you go down the hall there after you take a specific side quest later, but there is like a super boss fight here in the temple later in the game, so. And guess what? It's one that Leia's really good at. And no surprise there. I mean, if it's a super boss, they're probably going to be pretty tall, so. You know, while I'm here, let's go out on the balconies and see if there's anything to collect. Probably some ore or something. But yeah, in case you don't remember Iolite ore there, Marie, that sells for 20,000 gold a pop. It was in the first game, but we didn't buy it because we didn't need money in the first game. We just needed shop expansion points, and the Phoenix Tails, I think that's what they were called, did a better job of that. But in this game, we don't have to worry about shop expansion. All we have to do is worry about money. So we took the Iolite ore and we ran with it. I already made as a matter of fact, I probably should go back to my apartment to see what bonus rewards I got, because I just paid like 300,000 gold on the payment, and I'm not even done yet. I have like 27 Iolite ore burning a hole in the back of my pocket at this point, but we'll get there. Alright, off to the Nala lava tubes. I don't think we're going to kill too much stuff here, other than the enemies that actually have the talons. So...
You have got to be kidding me. It's absolutely free.
Well,
damn it.
don't worry about it for too long there, Mila, because in a second it's going to be really frickin' hot. Okay, I was kind of hoping for something other than a broken fang, but sure, why not? Of course, if the old wives' tales are true, if we walk into a place that's really hot after just being in a place that was really cold, we're going to catch cold. But I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that you don't catch a cold just from changes in homeostasis like that. Pretty sure colds are like bacterial or viral. Alright, into the heat we go. As long as it's not Flame Hyanard or Burn Rooster's stage, I'm okay with it. But yeah, if we could find a merchant, I could just show you how much the Iolite ore goes for there, Marie, but we'll... I actually don't know if the merchant is here in the tubes, because there are merchants in the Nile lava tubes and in a couple of other places in the game, but I don't know if they show up yet, or if they don't show up until you beat the game. Because they're the merchants that give you all the good stuff. I think certain ones can sell you really good weapons and really good armor. There's another one that sells you really good armor. I shouldn't have gone for that. I thought it was a hole. Well, there might be some birds with this spirit. Okay, there is a fire hawk. I'm gonna get flame ring to get the hell out of here.
Now we're getting it. Rock on!
Well, for one, am glad that I can actually, like, you know, do stuff now. Thanks for the chakra circle, guys. Just kick him until he loses his guard.
Let's see here.
Oh, that's thing. Oh, we can get some gold dust from here as well. Perfect.
Yep.
But Daddy says a jack of all
There's a
trades
buzzard
is an
talent.
ace of none.
Yeah, but again, isn't that like half the statement? I think Marie mentioned before that that's like half of the actual statement. We should eat something because I bought a whole bunch of stuff, so we might as well. I'm gonna do a fruit and cheese. Now that we have access to it, I kind of want to just get on that fruit and cheese diet like we had in the first game again. It worked so well. We might as well do it again. Alright, so we need 5 buzzard talons, so we'll try to fight these guys until we get enough of them. And then we'll try to ignore everything after that. Why is there only one hawk when that was the thing that was out on the screen? Oh, I'm not Gaius. That's okay. I'm also going in the wrong direction. Those are not the right direction. Everybody get in the Psychic Restoration. I'll do it again. Thanks. I should probably take this fire stick off. Since I'm in the Nile lava tubes, I should probably equip a different hammer, shouldn't I?
Follow my lead.
Guard this. Okay.
All right, feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling even better because guess what product? We didn't get a buzzard talon that time. That's unfortunate. Oh well. We might have gotten them. Basically what I have to remember to do is I have to remember to knock down the birds because then Leia can probably steal buzzard talons from them. Oh good, another opal. I might need that for Gaius's wind weapon whenever he gets access to it. I think that's the only trouble with Gaius is that he gets access to his elemental weapons, even though he has status breaker, so that's really good, but he gets access to his elemental weapons a little bit later than everybody else does. Probably to balance out the fact that he has status breaker. Ah well, it happens. We have re-rolled the bird, so let's see if the bird will give us what we're looking for this time, and not 2 golems. God damn it!
What the heck?
My apologies.
I'm gonna go after you, I think. And while we're thinking about it, let's have Leia do a little stealing. Mila, what the hell's happening over there? Are you okay? I'm gonna say no, you're probably not. Free run, I think, gets rid of Guard faster, so I'm gonna... Alright, good, we can clear now. That's good. Get the hell out of here. We got the birds, so that's cool.
Psychic restoration. Hungry hunter.
Oh good, I didn't drop my combo there. I did there.
Thanks again.
Falling slow.
But we got him, so that's all.
Not as good as my mom, but take that.
Another buzzard talon to add to our collection.
You better not underestimate me.
Very good. Alright, and that takes care of that. Let's go see if we can find more birds. We could just probably re-roll the same bird, honestly, if we really wanted to, but we'll just go see if we can find more. No big deal. How are we doing on the buzzard talons? So some gold dust, that's nice. We got 2 out of 5. Alright, cool. I think we have enough crown feathers to do that one side quest that wanted us to use them as well, so probably go turn that in once we're done here. That's the plan, anyway. Some geodes. I think we need those for something later. Oh, that's a gentle freet. I mean, I probably can take him, but he doesn't have what I need, so... I'll come back through the lava tubes later and fight all this stuff, because we're going to need to fight all, like, 4 or 5 of the types of enemies in here 15 times in order to get the star. Right now, the only thing I care about is the buzzard talons from these firehawks, so... And I really wish that I'd be getting something other than, like, you know... Oh, okay, there's 2 firehawks. Which way am I going? I'm also going to switch to Mila as well. Man, he's got a hell of an iron stance. Well, once we get through it, it doesn't matter.
I guess you're not too bad.
One more buzzard talon and 1 more gold dust to add to our collection. I really hope the gold dust goes faster than this when we get to the Talus High Road. I gotta imagine it will. I don't imagine it's going to take a huge amount of time to do this. What was I going to do here? Does Leia have a skill that increases her chance of stealing? I think I might already have it on. Yeah, I do. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't turn it off for some reason. But that way we have the maximum opportunity to get everything we need out of it. So. Oh, good. They're both moving up. Fantastic. More gold dust, also a good thing. We need 6 each for each emerald ring. So now we have 12, so we can make 2 more. There's a cat right here. Scratchy. Well, now we can send things to the lava tubes. Not that I really need to, but, you know, it's an option. Some more money. Not that we really need to worry about that too much anymore. I mean, I'm going to worry about money because we might as well pick it up, you know? Like, why leave it, right? But at the same time, it's like, well, I guess I could just, if I need the money, I'll just get the Iolite ore. I'll just play poker in between streams for, you know, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. And we'll make our money back. And you could do that all the way to the bank if you really wanted to, because then you could do that all the way to the 20 million gold that you need, although it would take quite a while because you'd probably need, so at a rate of 20,000 gold a pop, let me do some math here. You need 20 million gold to pay the whole debt back. You get 20,000 gold a pop. So we can say, like, it's 20,000 divided by 20, basically, because we can take those 3 zeros off the end. So you'd need 1 million chips? No, that doesn't sound right. 1 million Iolite ore, actually. No, that doesn't sound right either. 20 million. Let's just do it this way, divided by 20,000, because I'm confusing the hell out of myself. So you need 1,000 Iolite ore times 5,000 a pop. You'd need, yeah, okay, 5 million chips. I was going to say that, and then I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. That sounds too low. But yeah, you'd need a total of 5 million chips in order to pay your total debt off from start to finish. And I mean, I just got to, you know, I mean, I got to over 300,000 just from the bit that I did, so that's not too bad. It shouldn't be. It is doable. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it myself, honestly.
As your edge.
There's the weak point.
Disintegrate! Falling thunder! Using fury!
All right.
Luminary revolver!
Sure, I'll take it. Yeah, we don't play with Mila too much, so might as well give it a shot, you know.
Good work.
This is probably not going to help too much, but hey, I'll take it.
So,
If it's part of the
how's
power
the
combo,
fight?
it'll work.
Was it challenging? Are you perhaps angry?
No, just a bit nervous, actually.
Really?
I'm not used to being
I
interviewed
must
for this.
become stronger.
Yeah, we try to vary it up a little bit so that we can, you know, get some new quotes that I wasn't getting, even though I do need the buzzard talons. But we're getting them at a decent clip anyway, so, and we're also getting the gold dust at a decent clip, so I'm not really too concerned. And we need to get to the back end of this place anyway, closer to, is it the Xillia tundra that's on the back end of the lava tubes? I forget, but we're gonna get there pretty soon anyway, so we'll find out. And yeah, once we get to the other end of this, I'm gonna leave this section after getting the level 3 fire element extractor, allium extractor, but we're not gonna do anything in that tundra. We're just going back to the Xylan Woods to go into the ice caverns. We'll get the level 3 water one. Although I might get the level 3 wind one before I do that, maybe to make a couple of emerald rings as well. So there doesn't appear to be anything up here, so let's go take a look and see if there's a chest or something. Well, there's not a chest that I see, but there's a bird, there's some ore, and there's a hole. So we'll check all this out. You know what else works? Power charge too. Yeah, that'll work.
This is my power.
And most of us should be just about ready to get a level up, so that's good. Wait, lava tubes? What the fuck happened to the geography if lava tubes open up to a snowfield? I didn't realize this was Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, it is a little strange, isn't it? It's probably something to do with the spirit climb being all out of whack in the first game, because Fezabel Marsh was pretty out of whack in the first game as well. Half of the game in the first game was us trying to play around the spirit climb, so if, you know, if that's the case, I guess it's not incredibly shocking that we would see a lava tube directly next to a field like that. Alright, so you didn't give me a whole lot of anything last time. Actually, Leia, why don't... No, actually, most of us are going to level up, so since that's the case, why don't you just heal Gaius, since he's not going to level up from this next one. Everybody else will, though, so we'll be good. Oh, and that reminds me, I put Leia in the center of the formation there so that way she can use spirit circulation and just hit everybody with it when we're right at the start of the fight, so. Or me, if everybody else decides to just go for a run, which they do at some certain points, so.
Now we're getting it.
Show 'em who's boss!
Falling snow! Azure Edge! Disintegrate!
All too easy.
Okay, 2 out of the 3 level ups, so Leia will get it next time. 2 buzzard talons, I think that's all we need now.
Yes,
We're
that's
done
what
there.
I'm talking about.
Hey, you better not underestimate me.
But the main gist of what we're going to get out of the light and dark extractors now is we're going to be working on getting all of the HP and TP surges, which I might actually equip all of them eventually, even though, you know, they're pretty expensive in terms of their SP requirements. They're all pretty good, because if we're going to be reviving people, we might as well get to max HP while we're at it, you know. So I'm probably going to equip some of them. Alright, we have 6 buzzard talons, we also have 20 crown feathers, and we have 18 gold dusts, so I guess I'll beat some golems because they give gold dusts, so we'll beat up some golems if we can. If they take too long to beat up because they decide they want to block everything, I'll just wait to fight them, but we'll see how it goes. Combo, that's okay. I can just do this. I think they took care of the other ones. Yep, good.
You okay?
Not bad. You?
This is the result of my hard work. Heck yeah!
Etrian Odyssey has no fucking explanations. A giant lake surrounded by plentiful and beautiful forest gives way to a literal desert, a single floor town. Yeah, the mazes in Etrian Odyssey get a little silly. It's okay though. Alright, let's get this bat out of here real quick so I can grab nothing at all because I have to discard those 3 rotten bones that we're still getting for whatever reason. Feel like you could do with some variety game. Could give me more gold dust. Wouldn't it have been funny if I got some from right there after I just said it? Unfortunately, the game isn't necessarily aware of my comedic timing, so I wouldn't know to do that. Can go in this hole though. What do we got here? The striped ribbon. I think we already have that, but that's cool. I have to be cognizant of the holes because I'm pretty sure that's where the whatchamacallit's gonna be, the level 3 fire element one. So, cognizant of the holes, we should find it. Oh, thanks. A small sandwich in the middle of a lava tube. I'm sure that sandwich isn't cooked to a crisp. Alright. Charge it up. Wait to get blasted.
Try slashing it!
Amazing. Nice divine ascension. That's nice. I'll keep this guy busy. Oh, I'm on my ass. I was thinking I was going to do a frost edge there. But that's okay.
Have an appreciation for swords, do you? This is...
Something like that, I guess. Yeah, little bits of extra gold dust here and there. Not too bad. Doesn't look like these little spirits give you gold dust, though, so... Probably won't. Ooh, another 30. That's nice. Probably won't do a whole lot with that. I should eat something since I haven't got that going. Medium fruit and cheese, I guess, since the laser beams seem to be the problem that we're running into. The AI seems to run headlong into them, so... this looked like a prime spot for a hole, but I did not see one. More geodes. No, I could have missed it, honestly, but... Well, I'll try it out. I'll be back for you later, Scorpion. Ah, yeah, okay, this is where the NPCs are for the shop that's in this area. Is that one there? No. Okay. I don't know why, I just have a hard time seeing the holes in certain areas here. I mean, it doesn't help that I have half of my vision kind of clogged up by the pop filter I have for the microphone. That probably makes it a little trickier for me to see, but you know, it happens. Alright, let's see if we can get away from that guy. There's literally people directly on top of the merchant. People, I mean this bat. Okay, you come here. Almost didn't juke him well enough. Oh, good, another buzzard talent now that I don't need it. Oh, okay, sure. I guess. Does this guy tell me when they'll sell to me? Yeah, so basically, in order to get the weapons from the guy's father there, you need to have beaten, I believe, the highest rank of... I want to say the party version of the Colosseum in order to get access to his weapons. But also, there's a similar merchant in the ice caverns that wants a similar thing except for armor. So they won't sell you the armor until you're battle hardened at the Colosseum either. And that's fine, whatever. We don't need that stuff. It's all like basically the devil arms, except I think slightly different. Hell, he might even give you the fully unlocked devil arms, and that's what he's quote-unquote selling. So... Alright, so one of the sections here, probably one of the holes in this area, I don't know if there's more than one, but a hole in this section probably has the level 3 fire element extractor. So let's have a look around, see if we can find it. And then I'm just gonna mark, it looks like the Xillia Tundra, I think is what it said, was the one that's down from here, south from here. Oh good, more gold dust. We're at about... okay, Guardian Emblem. We can make 3.5 now of the emerald rings with the gold dust that we have. And we need to make 8, I think, total. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. Need to get to 48, so we need 27 more. So we got a little ways to go, but that's okay. We'll make it. If I have to, I'll do the rest of the gold dust hunting off screen, because we have enough at this point to make it for all 4 of our party members, so that's really the most important thing. I feel like I'm gonna miss a hole because I'm like running away from a monster here. Like this guy behind me. And again, I'm not really too concerned about the monsters. I'll come back for them. Come in. Are you sure you want to do that?
Come in?
I said come in, but are you sure you want to do that?
No.
Give me the mask so I can put that on while you're in here. It's on my door.
You don't have to put it on.
You will get sick, though, because knowing me...
My guy, I'm sitting over here.
Yeah, but this room's air doesn't move. So... Okay, mask is on. Cole is in the room.
I wasn't gonna be pop in to see how you're.
We unfortunately do not have Swallow Fury yet. How's Gaius doing? We did get Erupting Geyser, and he gets Beast pretty soon. But that's where we're at right now. We get Beast, and then he's working on Light of Ruin. Probably when he gets close to Light of Ruin, he'll also be close to Swallow Fury. So.
It takes a long ass time to unlock that art.
Yeah, it does. Probably because Swallow Fury is one of his, moves that everyone knows him for. So.
Swallow.
What does linked action do? Oh, okay, cool. And you are just gonna move way the hell up on all of that stuff, so that's good. Oh, good. We're starting to get some of Luger's higher end arts here. We've got Flame Tunnel coming up for him, so that's cool. I'm still waiting to see one of them on here, but I don't see it yet. It's probably in like the 6,000s in Water and Earth, if I remember correctly, but we'll get it eventually. It's one of my favorite hammer arts of his, even though it's massively TP inefficient. But hey, we won't have to worry about that for too long, because guess what we're getting a whole bunch of once we get out of here? Emerald rings. Can I get some gold dust, please, instead of these rotten bones? That would be just fantastic. Oh, and I got a whole bunch of iolite ore from the poker chips that I got, Cole, from gambling my life away. We made a payment or two already, and I still have 27 iolite ore left. I didn't even use all my chips. So that's fun. I think I missed the hole. Yeah, here's the hole. I was like, wait a minute. This doesn't look right. Something's shady about this. And it's a good thing I went back, because here's the level 3 fire extractor, bonfire. I can't put it on Elise. Oh no, I can put it on Elise from here, because I can do it like this. Now, if only I could sell all the old ones that I no longer need.
Remove them from my inventory.
Yes, because I definitely won't need the level 1 wind extractor ever again. Unfortunately, they don't let you do that, but...
Can I break down this wind extractor so I can use its materials to make a bigger one?
Actually, you can do that in custom orders. You can make bigger ones out of smaller ones. And honestly, we're going to do that in a second, because there's a merchant right there, and you make Gale, which is the level 3 wind one, out of the level 1 wind one. But, chocolate parfait. Do I need food? No, I do not. Okay, well then I guess we'll just discard this.
I leave you to your stream.
I will let you know when we get Swallow Fury. For a consolation prize, we did get Incineration Wave.
Let's go!
So there we go. Alright. Yeah, I just really don't want to get Cole sick. He's going on a little vacation next week, so I just don't want him. I don't want to give him something and ruin the first part of his vacation just because my barber doesn't know how to put a mask on. So, well, it says down, so I'm going to assume that means it's down for everybody, and also get rid of this Guardian emblem. There we go. And now we should be able to, yeah, there we go. Got enough Buzzard Talons, got enough of everything else, and we'll still have plenty of crown feathers left. Might as well use up some of the beautiful feathers since, you know, we've got so many of them. And we'll make Gale. So that gives us an extractor for Jude since he just removed his in order to give us that extractor. So there you go. That'll be nice. It'll be good for him. Thank you for the items. I'm glad that bat did not kick my ass there. Oh, and I guess I should kind of mention the fact that, yes, I did just leave Jude and Muse alone in the same area because they're both back, you know, in reserve in town. However, Jude has the entirety of the party from the main 4 party from the first game with him. So if anyone can keep Muse in check from doing the stupid shit that she did in the first game, it's the whole party that was there for the first game. So I'm not really too worried, to be honest. I think we'll be okay. You know what I might do as well, because I get the feeling we're going to be done with Luger before we get done with all of Leia's stuff, even though she's, you know, doing the level 3 stuff here. I feel like it might be pertinent to give Luger, like take Yggdrasil off of Luger and give it to Leia at some point. Or maybe I actually will go and grab the, whatchamacallit, one of the other extractors from the poker house. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Any more gold dust for me? No, but there's copper ore that I no longer need. Oh, I didn't make emerald rings. Hang on. I might as well make those while I'm here as well, so that way we can make all of the good stuff with the lava tube man here, since he was so good at custom orders. All right, over here. Go down to the rings. Here we go. Emerald ring. And we have... Yeah, like I said, we have enough pink emerald and tourbillon jade to make the other 8 that we need. I can make 3 currently, so let's make 3 right now. They're a little expensive to make, but they're well worth the effort. So there we go. Equip those on everybody else. There we go. And now they can all train arts without having to worry about using up all of their TP as quickly. So that's kind of nice. Don't want to sell the fine boots just yet. I don't think we're going to need these for anything. And if I do need them, I could just buy them from someplace. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to keep these, though, because these are used to make elemental weapons. I know Luger and Gaius will need them in order to make some elemental weapons. So, do I want to make another payment to Nova while I'm just sitting here? I mean, I've got all this iolite ore. I might as well, right? Let's just do 10. Why the hell not? There we go. See what she says. Obviously, she'll want to make a call, but...
Whoops, I'm on another line right now. Sorry, I can't talk.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm almost at the 1 million mark.
Sorry, Luger. Middle of a crisis.
Yeah, go take care of your crisis. Okay. But anyway, we've opened up access to the Xillia Tundra, so now we can fast travel back here whenever we want, so that's cool. Let's go back to the apartments, actually, so that way I can get all the bonuses that I just got from paying 450,000 gold in the space of like 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. So here's Absolute Defense for Alvin. This probably would have been pretty useful if I was playing as Alvin in the Chapter 7 boss fight against Kronos, but I decided to play as Jude for it because Kronos pushed the Mila button and he shouldn't have did that. But yeah, this is pretty nice there because then you can't have your guard broken at all with Alvin as long as it's equipped. 3 friendship potions, some kitty crisps, the mosquito skill tome for Elise for some reason, Born Healer, which gives Jude access to Restore Plus. I think that gives him an increased chance to revive with it, and then it restores more HP. I forget. Gummy Fishies, the Recall skill for Elise. That's pretty nice as well. Probably want to equip that shortly, if not immediately for her. All of your healers, I believe, get the Recall skill earliest. I think everybody gets it eventually as a bonus from paying back the debt, but I don't think it's as immediate for everybody else. Like, I think the healers get it, and then there's quite a large gap between the healers getting it and everybody else getting it, so... It's fine. It's just, you know, obviously not as quick as it would be if everybody got it fairly early. But then again, if everybody got it fairly early, that would be a little silly, wouldn't it? Okay, so Yggdrasil, Erupting Geyser, Aurora, Yin and Yang, Gale. So we need to get this one, which is in Felghana Mine, and we need to get this one, which is in Kukar Ice Caverns. And then we'll go to the Talus High Road from Sherrilton. So let's go to Kukar first, just because that's in the direction where we were going already. Is Island Woods over here? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll just go to the temple entrance. And then we'll go from there. Let me equip Zeus Crusher Fire, though, since we're going into an ice place now. That feels like it would be a pretty good investment. And you can have Kagetsuchi, since we're also going to an ice place. But yeah, things should pick up from here in terms of our ability to use arts, because now we have reduced the cost of our art usage by 33%. And that makes a pretty big difference in this game. TP is kind of at a bit of a premium in this one. You can get it back by certain methods, like using TP gain and all of that stuff. It's at a little bit of a premium, so sometimes it's nice to just be able to cast for less. Okay, a couple of geodes. I'd like to find the cat here as well, but I don't remember where it is. It could be up by the lava tubes. As a matter of fact, I think there's another cave over here by the lava tubes. So I'm gonna go look before we go to the ice caverns, just so I can take care of it while I'm thinking about it. We don't need the cats necessarily, because we can get the rare items on days with area bonus, but might as well look for them, right? Why not? Okay, here's another cave. I knew there was one over here somewhere. I was like, no, there's not enough treasure in this little area. But yeah, I'll come back to this section to take care of the enemies as well, since we keep going through here and not killing the enemies. So basically, the places where I'm going to come back to in order to kill the enemies, we've already done all the ones in the Mon Highlands, so I'm not worried about that part. But all of the dungeons that have enemies in them, I'll go back to in order to take care of getting 1 star in them. Basically, if I've run around in them at this point, I will come back to them. There's a couple of places that I'm specifically avoiding at this point, though. Well, really, there's only one place, and that's Lawari Hollow. Because if I recall correctly, the monster there, the elite monster that's there, is one of the ones that give you, like, a massive amount of gold reward for killing it, and a massive amount of point reward. And what that basically signifies is that that monster is going to be, like, at around level 60. So we're not going to be in good shape to fight that until probably by the time we're done with all of our running around here. If not a little bit later. Like, the enemies are offering quite a bit of experience at this point, but it will take a little while, so. Alright, get a quick save in. Gotta go all the way to the opposite end of the Kukar Ice Caverns in order to, I wonder if any of these guys give gold dust as well. I mean, I guess I could find out by killing them. Mabo Curry, yeah, I'll discard that too. Well, if I get gold dust as a pickup from anything in here, I'll know to keep that in mind. Okay, hello. Didn't even see you there. So I guess I'll kill these things. I mean, Frost Skeleton is in the group, so I guess that's nice.
Let's be sure to keep this up.
Point Talon's hard scale.
We have no limits.
Hey, look, Beast! Wonder if I should play as Gaius while we're in here, just because I haven't played as him, and it might be worthwhile to play as him in a place like this. Although I didn't bring... Well, first of all, I'm not really killing a whole lot in here, but also I didn't bring Jude along because Jude has a funny dialogue here in the Kukar Ice Caverns, but I think he comes to the Kukar Ice Caverns as part of his story, so we'll probably get it then. Similarly, there was one with Mila and then all lava tubes, so we probably didn't kill enough things to actually get it. So, Oh well. It's fine. Hold on. Sorry. Just double checking something. Okay. I haven't seen any caves yet, but I'm not sure if I've been paying the most attention I could for them. So. Grab that. Tortoise. Are you guarding a cave? No. You are, however, slow enough that I can pick these things up at my leisure, which is kind of nice, I guess. I don't think caves can occur on ground that isn't flat, if I recall correctly. I think the ground around that area has to be flat in order for it to turn into a cave, so, or have like a little hole. So I guess since there's been mostly slopes in here, we don't have too much to worry about. You're right in front of that door, aren't you? Okay, that's fine. It doesn't look like anything in here offers us gold dust. The skeleton guys would probably have been my guess as to which monster would have the greatest chance of offering gold dust to us. But because I think if I remember right, their pallet swap in the Talus High Road are the ones that give us gold dust. But if they don't, that's fine. We don't need it that badly. Ooh, hang on, I just heard a cat. Over here? No, that's not the cat. Oop. No, that's check. There you are. Emil? Dawn of the New World? Is that how they spelled Emil's name in Dawn of the New World? I couldn't tell you. I'd never played Dawn of the New World, so. Well, it looks like you're blocking my path, so we'll Dragon Warrior style face off. You guys are weak to strike. Oh, good. I have a flaming hammer that will definitely help me out with the strike part.
Thanks again!
Yeah.
Not bad, I guess.
Hey, you did it! I guess you're not too bad.
Boy, that fruit and cheese medium is really serving us for quite a while, isn't it? I mean, it's because I'm not fighting a lot of battles in here, but, you know. More rotten bones. Great. Just what I needed. Nothing here. The Gentildine? I'm going to say that's how that's pronounced. Wants my bacon still. Alright, so 2 more regions, just like previously. Central and Southern, or... Yeah, I think it would be Central and Southern still in this area. So... We'll go there. Again, the main thing that I'm concerned about is in the southern version of the area. The southern region of the area. Because that's where the level 3 water extractor should be. More money. Another turtle. That I probably could have just stunned, but... it's okay. I don't remember if we got the cat in the null lava tubes now that I think about it. We might not have, which, I mean, I guess that's fine. I can always go back and find them later. I'm not really worried about getting all the cats. Like, if you get all the cats, there is a couple of small rewards that you can get for doing it, but I think they're just, like, attachments, so they're really not that substantial. Not enough for me to care, you know.
I'll handle this!
Let me get the hell out of the way there.
Finish them!
Not bad, I guess. I figured as much.
What, are you warm in here? That's surprising. I mean, I guess she's got access to fire arts, so that would help her out with being warm. But I guess I just didn't expect it. Man, that guy can turn on a dime. Almost had my bacon. And I, for one, appreciate keeping my bacon where it is. Almost faked me out there. That's not a hole. Speaking of faking me out. Alright, big boy, what do we got behind you here? Anything? What? Nothing? Okay, we'll go up here instead then. Man, the lava tubes were a gold mine by comparison to this place. This place has got nothing going on. It's just a bunch of ice and random bones. I guess the geodes are nice. I'm a loot liege. Nice. Liege, rather. I guess I gotta keep running because that guy's still chasing me. Well, he's not anymore, but he was. Is there a cave over here? I want to say I remember there being a cave around here somewhere as well. Again, could be wrong. Still got one more area to go look in. So it could be in that area. That's what I'm thinking of. Some extra ore. Okay, art enhancements. Nice. But yeah, we should be working our way up pretty good on the ore. By the time I look at it the next time, we should be pretty disproportionately high on certain characters because I gave them those really good extractors. So, we'll see. Hang on, French toast small. Don't need that. Get rid of it. And last area, again, looking out for a hole here that has the level 3 extractor. I don't remember where the hole was in the equivalent section of the lava tubes, but I'm sure it'll be in a similar place. I guess if we needed pointy talons for anything, we were getting them here. Hazardous liquid as well, and then the other stuff. Did we get enough beads, by the way? Mysterious beads to do Rideau's thing? I don't remember. Beads. Yeah, we have 4. Okay, so we can go back and do Rideau's request now. Because we have enough of those, so. Sorry, I'm getting paranoid about stuff again. After the flea problem that we had last month in here, the understanding that I have is that after 30 days, they can come back because they lay eggs and they hatch. So now it's been almost 30 days since the last I saw the last one in here, if I recall correctly, maybe a little less. But I'm just getting paranoid about it. I'm like, oh man, what if they come back? I don't want to have to deal with that again because I can't spray anything in this room because of Hunter. Because anything that could be like noxious fumes wise, I mean, I'd be able to handle it because I just leave the room, but he can't leave the room because he needs the heat of his cage in order to survive, and yeah, it's just a whole mess. So I have to salt the floors instead. And that works. I just want to make sure that it works long enough so anytime I get a little itch around my ankles or anything now, it's like, okay, let me look at it and make sure there's nothing going on here.
Hello there.
Haven't had anything going on for a while though, but don't want to get complacent, you know. Complacency is a killer in this case. Okay, still haven't seen a hole. Definitely seeing the Gentledeans that are here, but the hole is nowhere to be found. It's not yet. Gotta be around here somewhere, though. That's not a hole. I probably passed it, didn't I? Most likely. See if there's any items that I'm missing. Oh, we got a bunch of apple gels now. And then food. Might as well check that too. Don't need the French toast. I used the pudding cake, so we'll grab that. And fruit and cheese is available from here as well, so that's good to know. Okay, I do have mobile curry, small and medium. That's cool. I might as well sell the French toast since I'm not going to use that. And the rest is good. Okay, so let me do this then. Let's go to the FAQs, because the FAQs will tell me where the extractor is, because they'll tell me it should be here, I think. Q-car ice caverns waterfall. Let's see. Climb the vines and hop off the other side. Head east as you hug the north wall for a hole with the waterfall extractor inside, and you can exit to the south to reach Xillia Tundra. As you hug the north wall. Okay, so go over here. Probably along the wall here ish is the hole. Okay, there it is. Blends right into the background there, I gotta tell you. There's probably another hole or 2 or 3 that I missed in here, but the only thing that I care about getting in here in terms of treasure is that waterfall extractor. So, yeah, there you go. And Luger is moving on up already. That's very good. Can I see his thing yet? There it is. Freezing eruption. So yeah, that's why we couldn't see it before, because it wasn't high enough on the water and the earth. It's a very powerful hammer art. I mean, it's an arcane art, so I would hope so. But it has a wide AoE. It has a high TP cost, even with the Emerald Ring, but it has a wide AoE. And it can increase the size of its AoE by use. So that's pretty nice, actually. Oh, good. There it is. Swallow Fury. And Spirit Channel. Which I feel like if Gaius had this by default, rather than having to get this from the amount of ore that he has here, I feel like it could have made him kind of an interesting... I mean, it still kind of gives him a niche, because it allows him to revive allies using a martial art, which is kind of ridiculous. Nobody else has access to anything like that. But I feel like if he had this by default along with Chakra Circle, it would probably make him even more interesting. But just because he doesn't, I mean, it's fine, you know, whatever. But it would have been nice if he had it immediately. I think it would have made him even more interesting to play, because he'd have some utility along with everything else that he has. So, yeah, you're really moving up with that stuff from just a little bit of ore that we've been getting. That's good. Alright. So anyway, let's go unlock the Xillia Tundra as well now. I might actually... I'm not sure if I'm going to go looking around there, because I believe the Xillia Tundra and the Xillia Tundra are some of the first places in the game where you can see... There's a rare enemy in the game that has a yellow scarf, I think. I don't think it's these penguinists, because I think they have like the... Yeah, they have yellow underneath, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean like an actual dude with a yellow scarf. I don't remember if you can see them on the world map, though. So, it's not like Bakura's where you can just see them on the world map. And in that case, it might make it a little difficult to find the one in the yellow scarf, but that's the enemy that gives you a whole bunch of gold. So if you're looking for a different way to make gold, and you're trying to hunt for all the monsters to get the 1 star, or you're just kind of grinding it out, might be worth it to go and try to look for them. But yeah, not really something that I care about all that much. Did we see who had their character episode here in Le Ronde? I'm not sure if we did or not. It's Leia. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense.
What an effective idea. Leave it to the privileged elite to find a way to make their lives even easier. What? Anyone can post a job request? Why didn't you say anything sooner?
Because you're talking about dismantling the establishment?
When you're in a place like this, it feels as though the whole world is untouched by war.
Well, at the moment, the only war that's happening is in the Fractured Dimensions, but, you know. Oh yeah, I never turned in Ghastly Stump that we beat, so let's turn that in for some extra money and some extra points. How we doing on points? Okay, so we're still on wood and metal, but we're kind of there. Okay, and I can actually go and deliver this stuff right back at the end of the stream, because I can go back to Film Noir, so we can go do that. We also got this from getting Chi-Chi. She was, I forget where in Sapstrath Deep, but I think in just one of the sections I didn't explore on screen, so there you go. This one's in the north section of Sapstrath High Road, so we have to go there as well. I have to remember that. Then there's Charlton's cat, and then there's Talus High Road's cat, so we'll work on that. And these are also on the Talus High Road, so we'll go working on that too, I guess. Got a whole bunch of stuff that we can go do. But let's work on the stuff that I said I wanted to do today first, before we go work on the rest. And then we will go from there. Alright, off to the Felgana mine there, fellas. No more oats in here, though. Mila doesn't have the Asperixis to worry about in this one. More rotten bones. Probably I'll actually come back and fight the enemies on screen in this area when we're wandering around here, because we haven't gone to the old Vacal mine yet. So we'll probably actually hunt these guys when we're going back there. What level are you guys anyway? Oh, 44. Okay. Actually, that might be like that because they're leveling up to what I'm at. Just shoot above them a little bit. That's maybe a great idea.
Finish them.
Power is strength! Wait, that's the same thing. Yes, that's what I'm talking about!
Hey! You
I
better
was
not
gonna say,
underestimate
did
me.
Mila get a an upgrade to that? I think actually that's a new one. I think Luminous Chamber. I don't think she had that before. I think she had Divine Streak and Shining Prism, which is not quite Luminous Chamber. Luminous Chamber is like the high-end version, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, look at all this stuff that we got. Cool. I really wanted to incorporate Mystic Wheel into a combo when I was labbing Mila a little bit, but it just never worked out, unfortunately. I really wish it did because it's a cool art. It's just that I think because even though she kicks at the end of it, it doesn't hit for strike, that I end up just dropping the combo a lot, and that's not really something that I would like to do. So, you know. I think I'm going to unequip. Okay, that's fine. And then... Oh no, Shining Prism just is what I thought. I thought that was Luminous Chamber, the one where it had all the lights flickering around like that. Oh well. Did you get anything that I didn't want you to get out of this? I don't think so, because you're working primarily on light right now, so... I think the only one that could have gotten stuff is Gaius, who did, in fact, get a few things that I don't want him to use. I don't know if we need that. I'll keep that. And yeah, Incineration Wave we'll keep as well. Okay. Back to... You can keep Zeus Crusher Fire. You can have that. And then... what do we say? We play a little Gaius. That sounds like a good idea. We'll play a little Mila after that. Well, maybe we'll see what everybody's weak to in the next area, and then we'll play Mila if they're more weak to water or something. Well, not water, but like fire. They're probably weak to water. Who am I kidding? But, because it's a mine, so of course they would be. Is there anything in particular that I want here? I guess I want to use Pale Ghost enough times to get it to be airborne ability. Be an airborne ability. So we'll see what we can do about that. But I have no waking idea what the hell I'm doing with Gaius, so this will probably be a bit of a shit show. But that's okay. I don't mind if it's a bit of a shit show. It'll be either funny, or it'll be... I'll, you know, surprise myself in how well I do. Now, thankfully, if I recall correctly, all of the tunnels that we opened in the first game by mining them out with that pickaxe with Jude are all still open in this one, so we don't have to bother mining with Luger, as far as I'm aware, anyway, so... I was gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if that was just the level 3 extractor right there, and I was like, well, that's it, we're out of here. But no, unfortunately, that's not the case. If you find a cat in here, though, that is a pretty nice... It's pretty nice to have the cat in here, because if you're not bothering with getting stuff for accessories or whatever, the items that you can get in here are all of the sites, so like Lumicite, Puricite, Claricite, and I believe all of those are considered common items in here. They're not considered rare, so they're not especially hard to get. So the cats can bring back quite a few of them, and they're worth a decent amount of money. I wouldn't say that they're worth enough to actually bother with doing, because by the time you have access to this place, you also have access to gambling, where you can get a lot more money, because gambling is easy in this game, so... You know, I wouldn't say rely on it, but if you're trying to get... Like, if you have absolutely nothing else for the cats to do, I would say go for it. Because why the hell not, right? Can I link you two together? Yes, I can. Good. Alright, Gaius time. Let's see what he can do. linked with Mila. Let's link with Leia. Why the hell not? I'll wait. Drop my combo because Hydra Strike again. I wonder why it's... I'm being thrown around. Ouch. Leia, if you could please. Spirit circulation me, since we need it. Probably should Sonic Thrust that, though. Honestly.
This is my power.
Okay, nothing really good
We
from
have
that,
no
but that's
limits.
okay. We don't really need anything particularly good from it, so. Alright, more food. Honestly, I'm kind of still all over the fruit and cheese. It's working pretty nicely for us, so we might as well use it. That's the next way we want to go. Anything around here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I didn't even see that guy.
Come and get it! From Luger, not me. Cloud Strike Force.
Demon Fang! Hydra Strike! Chakra Circle!
I don't know why I chakra circled there, but I guess I get Spirit Geyser with it, so that's cool.
All too easy.
Maybe Sonic Thrust would be useful, because then I could use Demon Fang and Sonic Thrust to get in for a Hydra Strike. Like, Dragon Swarm's nice, but at the same time... Oh, good. I used the correct item there. Oh wow, we got some Iolite Ore out of this, too. That's cool. So I guess you can get Iolite Ore here. Nifty. Probably not easily, but, you know. No holes at the moment either, except this one. So we'll look what's in this one. Some money. We'll probably be due for another payment with Nova pretty soon. But with the payments being where they are, at 150,000 a pop now, we should be able to make payments back pretty quickly. And by that I mean, because the payments are so high, we should be able to get to, like, milestones faster now because of how high her demands are. So, another hole. I don't think the level 3 Earth Element one is in one of these holes, though. I think it might be in the last area of this place. Although the cat here would be nice if I could find it in one of these holes. Man, that guy's going nuts. He's gonna fight me, like, right now. Oh, never mind. I slipped away. Too fast for him. That's out of here, so since that's the case, another hole. Oh, there are holes that can occur in places where it's not even ground. Alright, cool. There's an Earth Cape for Douse. We are never going to give that to him, but there it is, so if you need one, it's probably more worth it to get that one than it is to get a different one. Ooh, hang on. Not quite done yet. Now I'm done. Oh, okay. I didn't think that'd be a back to it. Alright, so maybe I will set Sonic Thrust in here, like here. And then I'll set Hydra Strike here. Exalted Divide? Probably. I don't really know what I'm going to do with Gaius' combo just yet, to be honest, so I guess we'll figure it out when we get Swallow Fury. Until then, it's kind of like, eh. Well. Alright then. Sure, okay. I won't exalt and divide then. I will get thrown around though, apparently. You know, Leia's doing the way she is, so I'll let her do the thing. Well, that does something, so sure. Interesting. Well, I wasted an over limit, but that's okay.
We were so awesome!
Everybody else got the rest, and also lottery procced, so perfect. And that was the strong version of those enemies, so I don't know, I think we're doing pretty well. This team is working pretty good. At least I think it is. Oh god, another Iolite ore. Christ, man. I'm gonna have so much money by the time I'm done with this. I don't know how to feel about this, because it's like all of a sudden we do one little thing and there goes the economy. Actually, I do know how to feel about this, because this happens in like half the JRPGs that I play. So, sure, I'll fight this bat. Why the hell not? Yeah. There we go.
Let us attack together.
I think that makes sense anyway.
Have an appreciation for swords.
Okay, but we're out of fruit and cheese. Well, the one that we used, so put another one on in a second. One rock salt. I've been ripped off. I've been bamboozled and ripped off because there's nothing in this little cave either. Oh well. Alright, let's go to the next area before the disappointment becomes overwhelming. Alright, so now, still looking for a cat. I hear a cat. Oh, there you are. Melvin, sleeping behind the boxes. Alright, Melvin. So you will be useful for helping me get my most bang for my buck out of this area, or at least you would if I was ever going to send anything here. By the way, if you're in the habit of selling off the items that you don't need, that you get for treasures, or like any of the trash loot and stuff, I would not sell off the block of quartz, because if I remember correctly, you need that for a side quest or something. Is there another hole in here? No, that's the hole out, so, okay. Well, there was another hole in there. I don't know where it is. Don't worry about it. 10 silver ore, that's nice. I think we use that for a few things, including the fairy rings, I want to say, but I don't think you need a lot. I think you just need a little bit. More of this, more merchants, more Iolite ore. I'm being bamboozled. It's okay, though. Pale Ghost also does something for the later guys. Got it.
Stay sharp. Okay.
Crescent Impact actually is pretty good if I remember correctly, so I'll
You
keep
should
that
get
in mind.
things done.
That's a good one. I think. What does it say? I think we eat chocolate parfait small, actually. I'll chakra circle at the beginning of the fight. Ooh, Gaius likes this
I
one.
prefer to appreciate this in silence.
Okay, you do that while I go look for mud rocks and rock salt and meadow crystals and talk to these people. Okay, so here's the armor guy. I thought he was in Kukar Ice Caverns, but I didn't see anybody. Did we see anybody in Kukar Ice Caverns that would give us items? I don't remember. No. Okay. Well, I got them all, so that's good. 5,900 gold. More hyalite ore. God, this place is a trove. I'm gonna get attacked, so I'll just attack back.
Be gone!
Bats.
Demon Fang!
Oh, and if he says interesting, Gaius says interesting, it's because the enemy actually resists the attack that he's using, so keep that in mind.
Onward.
And there's a level up for him as
We
well.
have no limits.
Very nice. Yeah, the enemies around here give pretty decent experience. The enemies around most areas, to be honest, give pretty decent experience. I don't remember exactly how they deal with the levels of the enemies, though, because I thought the enemies in these areas would be a little bit lower leveled than where they're at, but it's possible that they are leveled according to when you first enter the place? I don't know exactly. Yeah, I guess we'll find out later. Nice. How about this?
Let's be sure to keep this.
Probably Soaring Demon Fang is effective because they are resistant to earth, so I gotta imagine that they'd be weak to wind. Typically, that's how that goes. But we'll see in a minute, because I'll probably try it the next time I see them. If I have to get into a fight, like if it's at a point where I can't get around them, you know. I think there's another hole around here. I think I remember from the first game, anyway. Yeah, here it is. Where the hell am I now? Nowhere, because there's nothing in here. Okay. Nope, okay. That's fine, too. I thought he was a little further away than that. That's okay. Shaft skeleton. There you go, Leia. I can't believe how much damage that deals. Just feels like so much.
You're amazing.
I guess I overdid it.
I like the little stuff that they do sometimes. Oh, good, Dragon's Maw. That's a nice one. I'm surprised he gets that earlier than Swallow Fury. Maybe he gets it earlier than Swallow Fury because he just had more of other things. 12,000 gold.
I'm on
Uh-oh.
another line right now. Sorry, I can't talk.
Time to pay the piper, but guess what? We're over the million mark.
Congrats on 1 million gold repaid. I knew you could take the heat, Luger.
I am just getting started, young lady. Alright. So, we got another bonus. I think if I remember correctly, at about 1.5 million gold repaid, that's when Gaius gets absolute defense for himself. So keep that in mind, and we'll probably head in that direction at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. Anything here other than this bat that's trying to... okay. I didn't know you could fly in here. I guess I should have figured. Oh. Okay. Well, that was... I got sniped. I don't even think about going anywhere. I guess I'm not at a point where I can actually use Pale Ghost or Soaring Demon Fang or any of that stuff in the air.
If I must.
Finish them.
So cool.
Well, that's about it.
I'm liking all these lottery procs, though. That's nice. And we've actually beaten the correct number of Wormshade already from here, so probably a lot of the stuff in here is going to be Leia-oriented. So that's cool. Can't believe we've ran into so many battles that I've already gotten one of the 1 stars in here, even though I wasn't even remotely looking for it. Well, that happens sometimes. So, alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to get around you, Mr. Bat, so I'll just not.
Get ready!
I am ready.
Sonic Thrust! Hydra Strike! Wild! Use light! Hydra Strike! Exalted Divide! Stay sharp!
Got it!
This works! Finish them!
So cool!
Okay, well, I didn't exactly hit them there, but that's
Stay
fine.
sharp!
Now I can hit them.
Listen, impact!
And then they can finish it up.
Get out of my way already.
I wonder what I've used on Mila enough to be able to... Maybe she used Condemnation there? I didn't really look, to be honest, to see what... Oh, Croquette. Another one. And this one's the one that's... the collar is needed for one of the things as well. Okay, cool. It's a lot quieter in here than it was the last time we were here. There's a couple of beetle legs. That's not really what I'm looking for, but sure, why not? Nothing in here. Probably would have stuck a cat there if I'm honest, but whatever. And in here, okay, there's the Earth Elemental one, Peak. So that's it. We got all of the level 3 allium extractors, other than the ones that we have on Gaius and everybody else. So now everybody will get their stuff at level 3 or above, except for Luger, who will just get everything at level 1. And he's been in the party for the entire game, so I'm not really concerned about him having things at that rate, you know, so. And, I mean, yeah, he's doing really well on all of his stuff, so it's really not that big of a deal to me. There's a possibility that he might end up being done slower than other people, though, because he's getting things, well, slower, so. We'll see how it goes. I think that's enough for Felgana Mines. So now that we're done here, we have all the level 3 extractors. So now it's just a matter of going to Sapstrath High Road so that we can continue from basically where we left off. I'm going to go to the Deepwood entrance in the southwest, actually, because we already sort of connected the dots here. In terms of fighting the enemies in the Deepwood in order to get up to the 1-star stuff, I'm probably just going to run through here because I also killed all of the enemies on the high road to get 1-star here as well. So I'll probably just run up to the north and find the cat. Basically what I did is I went through the rest of the Deepwood, collected as many of the items as I could, and then I ran in and out of this entrance because there are 2 enemies very close to each other, including that Sylvan Treant right there. So since they're so close to each other, you can kind of just run in, kill them, run right back out, and they'll respawn. And that helps a little bit with getting up to the 1-star that you need. So that would be my recommendation if you're looking for a way to get there quickly. Is to that was probably Swallow Fury right there, actually. So let's take a look. There it is, Spirit Channel and Swallow Fury. Somebody go get Cole. What do we want Swallow Fury to be on? Honestly, I could probably set it up where Sonic Thrust is. It's just the only problem that we're going to run into right now is that Pale Ghost isn't quite at the point where it's airborne enabled. So we'll Swallow Fury, but then we can't do anything else until we get that to 100. So, I mean, it's fine, but, you know, not ideal, obviously. So, since we're going to stick that there, let's stick Pale Ghost here. Yeah, so we can do that real quick. Hydra Strike can go here. Exalted Divide can go here. Where was Exalted Divide? Did I pass it? I did. Okay. And then Incineration. So Calamity Stance can go there, but Incineration Wave can go here because Incineration Wave will be a great move for Gaius to use at the end of a whole bunch of combos. So, I'm trying to think if I want to stick Dragon Swarm anywhere. I guess I could stick it here somewhere because we could use it like, well, I'd probably use it in a similar way that I'd use Hydra Strike. So maybe I put Swallow Fury on something else, like Swallow Fury, Pale Ghost, or something like that, so that way I can keep Hydra Strike there, Dragon Swarm on the other one. No, because I'll forget, honestly, if I do it that way. So let's just keep it the way that I had it real quick, and then we'll do Dragon Swarm here actually, and then we'll do Hydra Strike on here, because then if I do Hydra Strike like this, we can add a new element, which is his strike element, and then immediately Incineration Wave after that and deal a whole bunch of damage. So that it's like basically I press this first and then I press that, and that should work out nicely. Because if I already have L1 held for Dragon Swarm, I can just like Exalted Divide, then maybe Hydra Strike. I might stick Sonic Thrust here actually, so then I can Sonic Thrust, then Hydra Strike, and then immediately Incineration Wave after that. We'll try that. We'll try that and see how that works out. Spirit Channel also heals a little bit of HP, if I recall correctly. So if you want to use it for that, you can. I'm not going to do that way myself, but you can. I was about to say, do I even care about all of the drops that are here? But, I mean, if you're going to give me 20 Elemental Ore, then yeah, I'll care. I'll care pretty good for 20 Elemental Ore. Can't believe we're back to getting beautiful feathers. After what we went through in the last area, it feels like we're falling off. Alright, but anyway, I don't really particularly care about any of the potential treasures that could be here. None of them really trip my trigger, so let's just go straight to the, straight to where the cat probably is. Well, I know the cat's in this next area here. I just don't know where. Probably in one of the caves. So, we'll look around. Try to avoid as many of the enemies as we can, because I already killed all the ones that we need, so we'll learn the skill. But yeah, I mean, even those like little bits, those 10s and 11s and 9s and stuff like that, like you gotta remember at this point, 10 elemental ore for Mila is 40 elemental ore in light and dark because of the yin and yang, so it's nothing to sneeze at. It definitely adds quite a bit of extra to her stuff, so she'll probably get up to that 16. I think it's like 16,680, if I remember correctly, is the highest amount that you need. And most people don't need that in more than one element. I think Luger's the exception because he's just got so much going on. But I think most people only need that in one singular element, so yeah. Fur in a chest. Maybe a cat has been here. That's why the fur is in a chest. How did the cat get the chest open? Oh, the cat doesn't have opposable thumbs! I couldn't tell you. I also couldn't tell you why somebody left like 16 yakisoba noodles all over the place here, but hey. Whatever works, I guess. Excuse me, Mr. Boar, I need the ore behind you. And a mite ring that we can sell pretty soon. Get back to town. I was gonna say, where'd that hawk go that was right here? It looks like he disappeared. Insect wings. Yeah, nothing that I'm too concerned about, honestly, in terms of treasure. It's like, yeah, it's okay. Nothing I care about, but it's okay. Here's another 10 gold. Come on now. We can do better than that. Kind of hoping the cat would be in this hole, considering there's nothing else in here, but, you know, it's okay. Might do without it. We will go over here, though, because I see that ore. There's also this, and then we'll try to see if the cat's in. I remember there being a hole near the north side of this place, so we'll just see if the cat's over there. If that's the case, cool. If not, we'll look a little more. See if there's another hole that I missed somewhere. If that's a possibility, like that hole up there. And then we'll head back to Sherrilton, because we have to hunt for another cat in there. Speaking of which, here's the cat. Meowsifer. That's fun. That job's done. I might actually I don't remember if the Felgana Mine Cat is on the actual job board right now, or if that's not till later. I would imagine it's on there now because, I mean, the mine is unlocked, so I can't imagine it wouldn't be there, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Let me go back to Sherilton. Pardon me, Paul Wiggle and B. I need to see what's in the final hole here. Alright, nothing back there. And in here, our last prize is some money. Alright, that's fine. Back out we go, straight to Sherilton. And we'll just start from the beginning. Let me see where they say the cat's at in this town. Distant Thunder, huh? Oh boy. Which one is in? That's the Talus High Road. She's in a mansion somewhere in town. Okay, well, now we know where she is because she is definitely at Drizel's manor. Unlike the Fresh Mutton guy, who is literally every town I'm in. Literally in every town I'm in. There we go. That's proper English. We didn't get any more gold dust, did we? I don't think so. Well, we have 3, but I think we had 3. Yeah, because we had 21 total, so... We did not get any more, unfortunately. Oh, it's okay. Let me use those ice pops, since they're just hanging out in my inventory. Might as well. That's a wind stick. Also a wind stick. Good job, you two. But yeah, we won't really... I don't think we're going to need the win and lose sticks, because, I mean, we can use them later to make dice with the custom orders, but... I don't know when that is, unfortunately. Like, I don't know when you're able to make dice from the custom orders. So because I don't know, I mean, for all I know, it could be in the post-game only. So we might not be able to access them. I think you can get dice as a reward from jobs, like, way later in the game. But, well, I don't care enough, to be honest. I'll just play poker the regular way and just not get paid as frequently. It's fine. Ah, there you are. Uni. There's our Sherilton cat. Let's go turn in the stuff over by Talus High Road, and then we'll head to Talus High Road. In that particular case, we will be using the opportunity to murder all the monsters and get to 1 star on everything. So that's a little bit different from what we've been doing, but we did all of the other stuff, so this is just a matter of being able to get all the emerald rings, and once we have enough resources to make another 5, since we have 4 already, right? Yeah, we have 4 already, so then all we need is the resources to make another 5. So that's 30 total, and we have 3, so we need 27 gold dust in order to make these emerald rings, and then we're done. We don't need to make emerald rings ever again, and everything else that we need for the fairy rings that we can get later. I don't think Sherilton's going to have good enough food to replace the food that I used, is it? Probably not. Okay, well, they have chocolate parfaits, so I guess that's nice, because I did use one of those. Alright, that's fine. And then I'll sell you... What else did I get? I got yakisoba noodles. We don't need that. We've got fruit yakisoba in case I need something to give me a stat boost. So let's just do that. Alright. And then that's done. There you go. That's done. There you go. Talus High Road, Talus High Road. Any contracts, other contracts on Talus High Road? This is in Duval Station, so I might as well take these 2 at the same time when we're ending the episode. I don't know if we have enough migrant plumes. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. Just turn that one right in real quick. And then that's Italian Abyss. We need a bronze seal for it. These are all bronze seal. You are not getting my Tourbillon Jade. There ain't no way in hell. Oh, okay, that's still the sealed stuff. Bronze token. Is that the next one? Yeah, that is the next one. So probably by killing a couple more monsters, we'll be able to get these and get them done. Bronze badge is after token, though, so we can't get that just yet. Even though we have some of that stuff. This is on Kalmar Trail. I guess there's that. We're already going to Talus High Road, so let's take this as well. Probably that one as well. So let's take this as well. Oh, there we go. So that way we're getting a little bit for our troubles while we're out that way, you know. And then once we've done all of those, we can go do Rideau's request and the Father's Gift to end the day off. And then is there anything in this area that we're going to? That's in Burmia Gorge, and then this is on Kalmar Trail, so we'll go to those two places shortly. Probably be one of the next things we do, honestly. But I'm not worried about it
We've
right
really developed
now.
a knack for these jobs. Maybe we're more cut out for this stuff than we think.
I mean, at the rate we're going, we're gonna be very good at all these odd jobs at the rate we're going, because we've just got so many at this point. All right, time to play Mila. I think I sort of have a vague idea of a combo with her. Now let's just see if I remember what it was from when I was practicing this yesterday, because I haven't gotten a chance to practice as Mila since yesterday night, but that's okay. I mean, it's been about 24 hours, so it can't have gone from my mind that badly just yet, has it? Can it? Alright, let's have a wander real quick. Do what we did previously. Although maybe I get rid of these filifolias quickly so that way Elle can stop asking me if they're edible. Okay, we got some gold dust there, though. That's promising. I'll get rid of you, too, actually, since you're pretty close together. I was afraid that wasn't going to encounter Ling if I went too wide there, but it still worked, so that's fine. Alright, so what can Mila do by comparison to everybody else?
Finish them.
Okay. Are these guys lower level? Yeah, 29. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, you know, I think I figured it out. They're probably
Now we're getting it.
leveled based on what level you were when you finished the chapter.
All too
Maybe
easy.
that's what it is. So these guys will be a little
Yes, that's what I'm
easy
talking
to kill.
about. You gotten stronger.
Well, Hungry Hunter level 3 is nice. Yeah, I don't know what gives gold dust here. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. This is what I was looking for. I was looking to see if there was a hole anywhere before I did anything. And I, for the life of me, don't remember much about Talus High Road, to be honest. It's, we went here with Alvin, Rowan, and Jude in the previous game, and yeah, that's about it. I got nothing. So, oh, there's a Bakura over there, though. That's nice. I'm gonna have to switch back to Luger for that one, but I'll go after it. Why not? It's a bronze one, it looks like. Don't you think you can escape from me? You can, actually, for a moment. Alright, I'll try as Mila and see how it works.
You're coming with me.
Really, Whirling Assault doesn't do anything. That's unfortunate.
Shimmer spin.
Okay, there he goes.
Have an appreciation for...
Hey, you better not underestimate me.
We have no limits.
Working our way up. We got Freezing Eruption. That's perfect. Also, Crushing Blow is maxed out now. That's very nice. Hey, Panda Pony, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, those Bakuras are so hard to chase. They maneuver so well for a bunch of boxes. I don't need Mabo Curry. I probably should use one, though, because I think I just... You know, I probably shouldn't have thrown that out, actually, because I can use one here now that I just ran out of what I was eating. Yeah, it's okay. It's not like we really need the Gald boosting stuff anymore, considering I can just gamble my way into deep, deep pockets. Alright, all three of you get in here. Because I need all three of you. I don't know if actually... Sure. Alright, come on.
Never back down.
Good work.
I don't know what the hell you're doing. Probably just waiting for the game to stop going at
Now we're getting it.
2 miles an hour here. Oh, he's charging up a super attack. That's why he was doing what he was doing. Doing it again. Okay, well, at least
This is my
Binding
power.
Sphere caught him. Okay, something in that battle gave gold dust, so I don't know what did, but that's what we're looking
Hey,
for.
your necktie is loose.
Oh,
You need to put more effort into your appearance. For heaven's sakes, you're an agent now.
yes, Mom, I guess. Yeah, if only I could get a little bit more in the gold dust in the field department. Alright, I'm just gonna go after them. These guys are easier to kill. So.
Try shooting it!
Now we're getting it.
Show 'em who's boss!
Radiant Pronto! Binding Sphere!
Yeah, I'm not gonna get this combo off at any time here.
Rolling assault!
So I might as well just
You're no match for me.
train up a couple of things. Oh, good lottery proc there. Nice. Master Chef, apparently. Alright, cool. I didn't know I could get that without actually doing... I think there is an art in the game called Master Chef, so I would have figured the title would have been tied to that, but I don't know. Okay, so enemies in this area, let's just see what we got. Terra Chirpy, need 8. Filifolias, 4. 13 tree ants, and 12 skeletons. Looks like they drop the gold dust that we're looking for. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. See what we can do about that. Just try to fight as many skeletons as we can once we get through the 1-star. Oh, okay, well, I thought they were close enough for me to link, but they were not. Maybe I'll back up.
And banish the darkness.
Oh, okay, well,
Let's be sure to keep
by the
this
time I'm
up.
done casting that,
I must become stronger.
not really going to work out too well. Oh, good. Swallow Fury's already getting a boost. Nice. So since you are currently trying to fight me, never mind. I was going to bring you over here with the tree ant, but I'll just go fight the tree ant instead. All right, come on, both of you.
Get ready.
I'll use it again. I'm sure something will walk into this. Yeah, there we go.
Thanks!
Okay.
Not too shabby there. I guess you're okay.
More
I
gold
must
dust.
become stronger.
Light of Ruin. Yeah, these guys aren't really giving us the gold dust as quickly as I was kind of hoping that they would. I mean, it's fine. I'm not really concerned about it, but probably instead of fighting them, like once I get them up to 1-star, I'd probably, if I need any more gold dust, I'd probably just do, well, I guess we can make one more emerald ring out of it. I'd probably just try to find it from other areas, or just like, oh, okay, where'd you come from? Just like walk back and forth out of this area, and then just kind of take it from the other stuff, from the treasure spots that you can get them from.
Give up if I must.
But the
So,
boot attack
thought
that
you could
Mila
stop me,
does
huh?
there at the end of her
Hey,
one of her
You better
attacks.
not
It's a little bit
underestimate me.
weird that it doesn't give strike element, considering what it does. Like, it's a kick, it's not her sword. It's still considered slash, but, like, I mean, I guess it's fine. It doesn't really bother me. It just... I feel like it could add an element, you know, that they aren't adding. Alright. Get done with the Filifolias, and then we'll, go from here, I think. Maybe we will go to Katamar Heights today, since I need to get that fine wood in order to gain access to Use Crusher Air for Luger.
it's not working.
All too easy.
But we'll see. double check how we're doing on our orbs real quick, even though we're out in the field. Yeah, see what I mean though? Like with this being as powerful as it is, like Mila's almost at 10,000 at her on her light at the moment, and her dark isn't too far behind either. So these two that we got from the gambling are very powerful. They give us quite a bit of extra orb extraction. Panda Pony, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Probably the next couple of streams are going to mostly be us running around the high roads and adventure fields, just killing random monsters and profiting off of it. So I can't promise that we'll be getting to a ton of the story stuff. I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff done before we move on with the story, so that way it's all set and then we can just kind of blitz right through after that. But I can't promise it will be incredibly entertaining because, you know, it's just the adventure field. It's just the high roads, but I'll do the best I can to keep the everything interesting. I really should give you like earth or wind. I think. Well, I guess we can keep going with this, and then I can swap to one or the other. Give you either one, so that way you'll be good. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Is there anything else in this area? Yeah, I guess I should probably go up here and see what we have on this top of this area, so we can, you know, do that. The Filifolias, I think, did we get all of the? Did we get up to 1 star on them? Let's see. Chirpies, we still need 6. We need 2 of those. 10 and 4. Okay. So yeah, definitely gonna kill enough of the skeletons before we get all of the other stuff. So, all the gold dust that we need, unfortunately. But that's fine. You love Xillia, so I'm fine. Alright, sounds like a plan then. I will still attempt to keep it entertaining, but I am glad that you enjoy it. I am also a fairly large fan of Xillia 2, more so in my opinion than Xillia 1, but it just kind of depends. It's, you know, different strokes for different folks.
I figured as much.
I like building combos, so this game appeals to me a little bit more than Xillia 1 does. Get my combo meter up as high as I can. It makes me, it gives me the euphoria feelings, so sends the endorphins a-moving. More supple ivy rather than gold dust. Oh, good, a hole. So now I can reset the enemies, and then I can probably link this one to the rest of the enemies here. More silver ore. Alright. Like I said, I think we need silver ore in order to make the fairy rings as custom orders later, so it doesn't bother me to get a little extra. It also doesn't bother me to get a little extra with these chirpies and trees and all that other stuff, so.
Rage onward.
Okay, that wasn't splash. This is splash. And it knocks sideways. I wonder if that happens with small enemies in this game. Like, I wonder if they
I guess I overdid it.
nerfed splash in some way to where certain enemies don't get caught by it as much. Part-time mine. Also, we finished another job, so that's cool. Take care of this skeleton. I'll probably go take care of that tree ant down there as well. Oh, hang on, Mabo curry. Do I need food? Not yet, but I will after this fight. Yeah, I'll go take care of that tree ant down there, and maybe the skeleton as well, depending on how many of these we have to fight. So. It feels weird not controlling Luger and immediately mine collapsing when the enemies are this far away.
Good work. Out of my way. Let's finish this. Luminary revolver.
Alright, sure.
You're no match for me.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You've gotten stronger.
But now the real question, do I want to use another Mabo Curry when I'm not really hurting for money? Considering it's right here. I guess since it's right here, I'll use it. Why not? Might as well. I wonder if we can actually get to Fort Gundala at the end of this place. I need Chirpies as well, so let's bring this guy over. Get a 3 for 1, maybe. Yeah, if we can get to Fort Gandala and maybe even get a... oh, okay. That's probably only a 2-link. Yeah, that's fine.
On guard!
Well, he said on guard, and then he did it for you. Sure didn't work out. Say I'll wait, but Luger's already shooting, so... Sure, I'll act as a distraction. Why not?
You've gotten stronger.
Yeah, that did not quite pick everything up, but we did get enough Terra Chirpies, so that's good. I think it's just skeletons and the tree ants now, right? Let's see. Yeah, 7 tree ants and only 1 more skeleton. I was figuring we'd get more gold dust out of this little excursion with the skeletons here, but the ones in the Nile lava tube seem to give a lot more, so I guess I'll have to keep that in mind.
Now we're getting... Well, that's about it.
Now we're getting it, but we can't even get it without killing them way too fast for me to even practice this comp. Well, oh well. Alright, just tree ants now. That's all we're looking for to get to that 1 star. I really should have looked up where the cat is in this area, though, since I was going to wander around here. Alright, we got a couple of tree ants and a Filifolia that probably will all get linked together. That should link all 3, I think. We'll see. Yeah, that was ill-advised what I just did. Looks like it worked pretty good. Nice incineration wave.
Don't treat me like a kid. Just remember, you and I are partners.
Alright, did we get all 3 there? Didn't feel like all 3 if we did. Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay. So, I'll probably link the Filifolia with the tree ant. And well, actually, I don't think that'll actually make it more likely to get multiple tree ants, so I might as well just attack this guy. Okay, the Filifolia came with him anyway. That's fine.
Do something.
Light shine through and banish the darkness.
Divine strength.
Give up.
Try
Let's
shooting
finish
it.
this. Now
Nice.
we're getting it.
Show 'em who's boss.
I guess I'll hit the one right next to me then, since you've got the rest of this stuff.
Binding sphere. Radiant Rondo.
Beat it.
Now we're getting it.
Show 'em who's boss.
This is my power.
I must become stronger.
Nice Vitality 3 for Gaius, and also there's the fact that what was the other thing? I don't know. Oh, the crown feathers. We've been getting crown feathers, so I know we can do that now, at the very least. Don't have to... We can kind of synthesize doing a multiple side quests because we're doing all this extra stuff in the background. That is a ton of tree ants that I see out here, so that's a good sign. Definitely what we want to see, and also gold dust from the random treasure drops is pretty nice too. So yeah, definitely want to see this. Probably don't want to see that because that's like 2 tree ants clicking into each other. Pretty sure that's the kind of thing you only want to see on a nature documentary, but you know.
You're coming with me. Now we're getting it.
Impressive.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, as I said, it's probably not going to do us any good.
Onward.
Oh, I haven't eaten any food.
You better
Okay.
not underestimate me.
I'll go do that in a moment. And by a moment, I mean right now. What do we want, though? Chocolate parfait, actually, because we didn't have food for a couple of battles, so it's probably best to grab that so we can fill ourselves back up on more crown feathers. So that leads, yeah, to Fort Gondala, so we'll work on that in a moment. Let me fight you just by yourself, because it doesn't look like there's anything in the immediate area. Nice coordination, everybody.
How uneventful.
Yeah, that's going to be this whole area, guys. Sorry. Not much going on here. Nothing to see here, unfortunately. Okay, Philfolia, and here's the cat. You know, actually, that makes a lot of sense, honestly. Natalina. That's the job as well. That's good. Not seeing any more tree ants at the moment, but that's okay. Let's head up here first if I can find the vine. And I might be able to just gently walk around that guy. Any holes? Anything on the cacti? Other than me poking my eye out, probably not, to be honest. But, you know, it's worth a shot, I guess. That's not a hole. That's just some rotten bones. I don't need rotten bones. I have enough of those to never need them for anything ever again. I don't even know what I needed them for in the first place. Here's a hole. So I wonder if this will re-roll the enemies out there into something else. Oh, more gold dust. Okay. Well, we're still getting some gold dust. We're almost halfway to where we need to be on gold dust, so that's nice at least. And, I mean, I'm not really too concerned because after we're done here, like, I'm going to off-screen at some point between now and probably the end of next week, I'll do the Owl Lava Tubes. I don't need that. So, since I'm going to do that off-screen, I'll probably end up with enough gold dust to get the rest of the rings, and I'll probably just do that off-screen as well. Got plenty of silver ore, too, so it's all working nicely. Just keep my eyes out, see if I see anything. I think if I remember correctly, I looked at the cat dispatch guide on GameFAQs to see how many cats we'd have when we were all done with this whole excursion. And I think we're gonna have like 70 or something like that when we're all done here if we get everything.
Thanks.
So we're in the 40s right now, I think, so there's quite a few cats left to find, but we can figure that part out. It's not a big deal. Alright, so now let's see if there's a hole over there. I'm gonna go see if there's a hole over here real quick before we go up. That's what I thought. I didn't remember much from the first game, but I do remember that part, so there we go. Oh, and I re-rolled the tree ant again. Good. Any other ones in the area? Yeah, all the way over here. But something tells me getting these 3 guys all together is going to be pretty damn difficult. So I'll try, but I think they're going to hit their draw distance. Like, you can aggro them a certain distance away from each other, but at a certain point they'll stop because they'll hit their, their actual draw distance. They won't go any further. They won't chase you any further than that. Sorry, Leia. I know I'm pushing you there. But, well, gotta go get the enemies before they run away from me.
It's not working.
I'm gonna hit his arm.
That's it?
And that prevented him from smashing me in the face.
Stronger.
Flame Tunnel, Crimson Fury level 4. And the Terra Tree Ants are done, so I think that's everything in terms of 1-stars here. Let's see. Yep, alright, cool. So now, all we gotta do is just explore the other area and see if there's any other cats Probably not. I think there's just the one in this area. I can look in Kitty Dispatch menu. We can check. I'll check right now.
Where to?
Field, Talus High Road. Yeah, just the one. Okay, so we don't need to worry about any cats either. We'll just look for treasure and see what we can find. Look for ore, because that will always help. Mila, you're over 10,000 now in your light, aren't you? Oh yeah, by a mile. Good. Very good, because pretty soon you'll get Erupting Geyser at the rate you're going. Honestly, if her and Gaius get finished with these pretty quickly, I'm not really too unenthusiastic about that, because like that's fine, because then what'll end up happening is I'll just switch them, and then the sooner they both get done with stuff like Yin and Yang, the sooner I can give it over to Leia or anyone else who might need it. So let me get the treasures over here first. I think that's it, honestly. I don't think there would be anything else over there, so I'm not willing to go look. I know I'm still looking for gold dust and everything, but it's fine. I don't need it that badly. But yeah, again, the idea behind giving Yin and Yang to anybody is to have access to the surges that are available from that, because HP and TP surge in the first game were pretty damn good, and I'm not sure if I want to equip all the ones in this game. It's kind of a lot of SP to equip the ones in this game, but I mean, if we die a whole bunch to some of the boss fights later, it might be worth it to have the surges, so that way we can get revived to 100% of our health, because then it's not like we get up and we immediately get knocked down again. Then again, enemies in this game hit pretty friggin' hard, so even at maximum, if we get revived, it might still end up in a situation where we get knocked down immediately after getting back up, so let's see how that goes. I mean, if it's not worth it, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It's just kind of, you know, use what we've got and see what we end up with at the end. Treasure over here. Treasure glint over there that I did not get. 3,400 gold. I should check how much Iolite ore I have now that I'm done in Felgana, though, because we got probably like 4 or 5 more chunks of Iolite ore just from exploring around Felgana Mine, so. More Mabo Curry. Alright then. So, Fort Gandala immediately after this, and then maybe I run across the Royal Hunting Grounds, actually. Like, I was gonna go do something else. Oh, more gold dust. Good. I was gonna go do something else, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I was gonna go to Katamar Heights to get the fine wood that we need, which actually, that might not be a bad idea. The reason why I was gonna go to Labari Hollow is because that's the only other dungeon that I haven't shown on screen that I would want to go to. Hang on, Filifolia, I can't... There we go. I can't get this iron sand that's stuck in this rock. And basically, if I went to all of these places off-screen, I could just say, okay, so since these are dungeons and the enemies are more spread out, I'll just hunt all the enemies to 1 star off-screen, and then I can come back. Silver Helm. I think we've got that, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's cool. But I think in Labari Hollow's case specifically, we might wait on that one. Because the elite monster there, again, from my recollection, is a lot harder to kill. So, you know, I'll fight this guy. He's a strong skeleton, but he might have some gold dust for me. So they unfortunately don't drop heavy stealing
Not bad, I guess.
gold dust from them. That would be nice.
All too easy.
Okay, we got some gold dust. I'm gonna look for one more skeleton, actually, because we're like really close to getting a level up. Was there a skeleton back there? No, Folius. Alright. And I missed this treasure glint as well. Grab this. If I can. Hello? Mario? Mario. Hang on, it was right there. There we go, got it. It wasn't even gold dust after all that. Yeah,
Now we're getting it.
Is that all?
And we still didn't level up, so we'll fight one more. I probably should have comboed that one with this one and counterlinked that one with this one, because it would have probably gotten us over the edge there. Oh well. And it doesn't matter too much, because I'm just going to go heal pretty soon anyway, so...
Finish them!
Not bad, Hey! You better not underestimate me.
Okay, Leia needs like 5 experience to level up now. So on the way to Fort Gandala, I'll fight something that will give me... Okay, here we go. Here's 2 skeletons. Let's just overdo it to maximize my chances of getting gold dust since they're both here. Nice Radiant Rondo and Falling Snow at the same time.
I figured as much.
Okay, well we got one more
You
gold
better
dust.
not underestimate me.
Divine Streak's at level 4.
Hard work. Heck yeah.
Leia leveled up. Good times all around, and we've got enough gold dust now to make... Okay, we only need 1 more, and then we can make 3 more of the rings, so that's cool. I'm not going to go, you know, looking for it. I'm just going to grab this because we didn't grab it before. I'm not going to go looking for it for right now, because like I said, I got to do the Null lava tubes off screen anyway, so like, I'll just go look for it there, you know. No big deal. Alright, now the real question. Are there any cats that I can find outside the east gate of Fort Gandala? Because I think I remember there being some stuff that you can find here. I don't remember if you have to wait to find the cats here until later. Because I think, if I remember right, walking through Fort Gandala is actually like the last traversal mechanic of the game that you unlock. Like, you open up all the other sea havens and every place else long before that. As far as I'm aware, you open up basically everywhere else for travel by... I want to say in between the next chapter, if I remember correctly. So, but I don't know if this one opens up until much later after that, so. And speaking of which, in between chapters here, the next chapter, once we unlock those other areas, that's mostly the areas around Fenmont. So, okay, yeah, there you go. Nice. So they'll be done with the renovations in a later chapter. But, yeah, as soon as we're done with the next chapter, we'll be unlocking the final 4 adventure field areas for us to go to. So the high roads on the way to Fenmont itself, and then the southern sections of Fezabel Marsh. I think the northern sections we can access right now because we can go to the tundras that go to them. But the southern section, I think, is still closed off to us. So we can't access it just yet until next chapter, so... You've been streaming Yggdra Union to a friend, almost at the point where Yggdra kind of commits multiple war crimes. Oh, fun. I love the video game protagonist just deciding it's a great idea to commit war crimes. That's never ended poorly for anyone. Let's see. We can go to Katamar Heights so I can get the wood for Zeus Crusher Air. Where else did I say I was going to go? On screen, anyway. I said I could go to Labari Hollow, but I might as well save that because it's a little more complex of a situation. I'm going to go to Drellin. Even though Nova is here, if you don't talk with her directly, you don't, as far as I'm aware, it's not going to like start the chapter or something just by walking near her, you know? So... we don't need anything else there. I can sell this sandwich because we won't need that. And then we'll stock back up. Is there anything else here? I don't need this silver helm. Don't need this might ring or this earth cape. Eat your heart out, Douse. And do we want to do another Iolite ore payment? Why did I go all the way up like this? The Iolite ore is within like 2 seconds of the down. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make another Iolite ore payment. Why not? There we go. It's not like I need all that extra money, you know. And then we'll buy this stuff before Nova calls me, despite having an emergency of her own that she's taking care of, but she knows she has to do her job because she's like, oh my god, he keeps getting so much money, so I have to keep calling him. It's okay, though.
Whoops, I'm on another line right now. Sorry, I can't talk.
Then don't
Sorry,
talk.
Luger.
Just take my
No.
money. Already opened floodgates and devastated the fortress that we were stuck trying to invade, and there were plenty of civilians living there. Don't worry, it gets worse. Oh, great. Fantastic. Glad to know that part. Alright, so we'll work on Zeus Crusher Air, and then probably next time we will, since we've kind of got everything in hand now in terms of all of our allium extractors, the only thing I don't have is the extra emerald rings that I can make for everybody.
lady. I wonder what she wants.
Let's not find out. Another food vendor right after the food vendor in the station? That's weird. Let me make some emerald rings while I'm thinking about it here as well. Okay, so we've got enough to make 2 more, so let's make 2 more for right now, and then I'll get the other ones. We're almost able to make 3 more, but that's okay. I'll make more later. Who's got those? Just you guys with the equals symbols there, right? Yeah. Okay, so Jude and Alvin get these emerald rings now. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back probably to Luger while we're in Katamar Heights. Maybe I'll go back to Gaius, actually. Oh, I haven't upgraded you from the Armée helm yet. I really should do that at some point. Yeah, I'll worry about it later. And I'm just gonna take the wisdom ring off. You really don't need it, because you're gonna get an emerald ring shortly, so just get rid of that and those. Keep the gemstones for elemental weapons, because we're definitely going to need them, and Zeus Crusher Air needs 1 opal and then the 2 fine wood. Okay.
What a peaceful
So-
little town. When you're in a place like this, it feels as though the whole world is untouched by war.
Yeah, it's just the frontier, so there's not much war going on the frontier. Oh, we can record all of these. Cool. So let's do that. Get some extra stuff out of this, get some extra points, although really most of the points we're going to get are probably going to be coming from all of these. So, yeah, this is the guy right here, Exoplasma. I don't want to say he's as tough as Sienna Bronc. I think he might be, because, I mean, he's worth the same amount of gold and points as Sienna Bronc is. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not really a big fan of going to... I'm just reading the... the blurb about Exoplasma. Dude, those are not grapes. I really hope you didn't eat those, because you're going to turn into an Exoplasma. But yeah, he's worth the same amount as Sienna Bronc, so I gotta imagine he's up around level 60, which is usually why they set their prices so high, is because they're at about level 60. Actually, I think Sienna Bronc is 61, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, though. So, oh yeah, and we can do these while I'm on my way back to Duval anyway. So, I don't think we have enough migrant plumes yet, though, so... We could find the cat in Katamar Heights as well, but I'm really just interested at the moment in getting the 2 fine wood that we need. So we'll just look for the guys that give us fine wood, and then we'll go from there. So I wouldn't even know where to start looking here, but I guess we'll figure it out, won't we? Need food? Need food. Hold on. Let's see... Fruit and cheese. It's always fruit and cheese. If we're honest. Alright, so we got weird, spiky looking frog things. A fruit yakisoba. I'm just gonna leave that, honestly. Well, actually, I probably could discard that. We don't really need that in particular. So if I was going to put an enemy in here that had fine wood, I would probably... Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd probably put it on a tree ant. And there is, in fact, a tree ant right over there. Let me just grab this ore first. So... let's go see what they've got. Oh, good Mabo curry as well. And we'll link them up with this crap, because why not? Might as well. Oh, okay. It didn't link. They weren't close enough. That's fine, I guess.
Get ready!
I don't have Pale Ghost. I gotta keep using Pale Ghost. I can't believe that didn't knock the guy over. We gotta keep using Pale Ghost in order
I shall
to get
not
it to be
falter.
airborne available. Because then I can Swallow Fury and Pale Ghost. Gravity Guard. Yggdra's going through her villain arc, whether she realizes it or not. Yeah, I mean, considering what's happening in the story, I guess I'm not really shocked by that. What was I going to look at just now? Gravity Guard, that's what I was going to look at. Should get, I was going to say, we're going to get like 1 billion skills here. Okay, maybe not as many as I thought, but... Gravity Guard. I don't know what the hell that would be, so that's why I'm checking it out. Gravity... Protects you from Muse's Mystic Guard. Avoid staggering while on the ground with 0 AC. Okay, so basically useless because I never stagger with 0 AC. Or rather, I never stay with 0 AC for very long. Back attack. Okay.
Slash at it.
Condemnation! You ready?
Use wind. Let us attack together.
Oh, yeah. Leia has Pale Ghost.
Pale Ghost.
Ouch.
Pale Ghost.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a link guard.
Focus. Pale Ghost.
I'll just do it that way for now.
Good work.
Pale Ghost. This is my way.
Okay, got some fine wood. A little more to go, and then we're done. Here, anyway. We'll go turn in our stuff with Rideau and then the crown feathers to finish it off. We'll be a little overtime, but that's okay. I don't mind. Migrant plumes. And we re-rolled the tree ant. What the hell is that over there? Oh, just doing another one of the weird frog things. Alright, the swamp paw wiggles, that's it.
Try striking! Fire!
Let us attack together.
I did a couple of things. That's good.
Stay sharp.
I don't know why, I really like Crescent Impact. It's just one of those
An
arts,
appreciation for
linked arts that
swords, do
just...
you?
It's
This is
not
over a
Force
century
Wave.
old, handcrafted by a brilliant. We have no
Yes,
limits.
guys. Perfect guard. Cool. It's not Force Wave or anything like that, but I don't know, I just really enjoy it. It's just cool seeing Gaius being able to interact with the Xillia 1 cast in this game without being a complete asshole about it. And not to say he was a complete asshole in the first game, just he wasn't exactly on the friendliest terms with everyone. So I think the cat is further in, so since that's the case, I think I'll just head back to town now. We could keep going in this area, and honestly, if we did, we'd probably be done with the... Okay, let's just get rid of that, because that's the same thing as what's in here. Yeah, we'd probably be done with all the Polwiggles very shortly from here, because there's, like... We've already killed a bunch of them as a part of the tree ant fights, so... As I say, I'm probably going to have to fight this one, but that's okay. Yeah, we're getting 5 here. Your history. Won't miss this, though.
Pale Ghost. Dragon Swarm.
I keep doing Swallow Fury, even though I don't necessarily need to use it. The attack that I'm doing there, by the way, is if you guard and the enemy's still in front of you, you can tap towards them, and Gaius will do a big slash that has a chance. I already mentioned this, but it has a chance of inflicting instant death. So, very worthwhile.
That got me pumped!
Lottery procced. We didn't have food on. It's okay, though. Stream's about to be over, so. Sword and Rod. Must be something for Gaius and Leia linking up. Cool. Didn't know that existed, because typically speaking, this was the team... Ooh, more gold dust. Nice. That's less that I have to go get now, because now I can make another ring. I'll make another ring, as a matter of fact, because Muse doesn't have a ring on, so... Excuse me, sir. Okay, but we can also make Zeus Crusher Air, so we're going to make that as well. Just take care of that real quick. Sure, I'll equip it. Why not? And then Emerald that directly to Muse, since she's got nothing on. Okay, so all we need now is Elise and Rowan. They're the only ones left that need emerald rings, so I'll work on getting them that off screen. And should be good. Okay, so now before we go to Duval for the side quest, let's go to Triglyph and just check at the apartment and see what other bonuses we unlocked for all the 60 billion things that I just turned in worth of money. 3 gummy fishies, Rowan's mosquito skill, absolute defense for Rowan because for some reason he gets it before Gaius does. Cool. More friendship potion. All right. Rowan's silly though because he gets absolute defense and now his guard just can't be broken if you have that equipped. But on top of that, he also gets opportune moment later, which is still in this game even though it was in Xillia 1 and it was really, really powerful. And that's the one where if you backstep with good timing, aka get a momentary gain proc, you freeze time. So I don't know if it's as long though. I don't think it's 3 seconds in this game. It might be slightly shorter to compensate. Gaius, your king. He got a small redemption. He just feels like he mellowed out really well in this game. Like, he felt like he had no chill in the previous game, and he still shows examples of that in this game, but it's not quite as all or nothing as it was in the previous game, and like I said, he feels a little more mellow, I guess. Okay, crown feathers for you. Probably related to that, yeah, side quest with the little girl. So you with the feathers. Yeah, it was nothing. All good in the hood. Nice. I was gonna say, Elle's got a pretty good jacket as it is, but... That's true. That sounds like a business relationship. Yup, that's me. Damn. I'm getting done the business by this little kid again. Yeah, that's fine. She's a kid, so we have seen worse. We haven't seen the worst yet because we haven't gone and fought, you know, all the level 60 monsters yet. But you know. All right, back to the place where this all began. Back to Film Noir. Back to the bar where I can continue my poker quest. But before we continue my poker quest, let's go see what Rideau wants. Why does he even want me here? After I kicked his ass in Chapter 7. Because I need to pay back the debt that you forced upon me for making me not die? Oh, so Jolene was supposed to get them for you, and then she posted it. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So how is this going to turn into medicine for the Asperixis, exactly? Yeah, but are you a trained chemist, too? So it's like an antitoxin. I mean, I guess. Well, that's... Yeah, I was going to say, that's kind of a mean thing to say with a spirit right here. Yeah, I wonder who gave me that insurmountable debt. I'm sure. Rideau, did I beat you too senseless last time? Do you need to see another doctor? Uh-huh. What's that supposed to mean? Is he using a booster? Is it taking away from his life? I don't know, but honestly, I don't really care. Anyway, let's go report these 2 jobs. And then we will call it a day. We'll come back to Film Noir, and honestly, that's probably where you'll see, unless we're doing like a main story thing and I end in the middle of that main story thing, I'll probably begin most of the rest of our episodes from Film Noir because I'll be playing poker or doing stuff like that in between streams. We got access to Rideau's shades now. That's cool. And there's Elle's backpack available to us as well. So there's a few things left. We actually have enough migrant plumes now to give Carla those, so we'll go do that too. Excuse me, but yeah, there's a lot left to do. We'll figure that part out later, I guess, because there's some stuff here that we can do. We need bronze tokens. We need to go kill a couple of the elite monsters, I think, so that we can get these two done for Jolene. And then these ones are a little later because of the seal, Colmar Trail. So probably what we'll do is we'll probably end up going to Cherylton next time. On the next episode of Tales of Xillia 2, the Stream Edition, we'll fight the elite monsters along the way through Colmar Trail and Burmia Gorge. So we'll start in Cherylton. We'll go fight those things because there's a couple of side quests and elite monsters in that direction. That should give us enough to be able to access at least one of Jolene's pleas. Part 4, I think. And once we're done with that, I'll figure out what else we're going to do from there. And probably between streams, I don't know if it'll be between now and Sunday. It might be. Probably Sunday is going to be the next stream. I'll go to Kukar Ice Caverns and Felgana Mine and now Lava Tubes. I'll get the rest of the gold dust I need. I'll make the emerald rings that we need. And I'll also get to 1 star with all the monsters there. And then we'll meet back here for the next episode of Tales of Xillia 2, the Stream Edition. Yeah, this dock needs a dock. Too bad Jude is a little busy. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which... oh, yeah, and I'll post the schedule up on Twitch, YouTube, and Discord for next week. But the next one will most likely be on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one. Now, if you'll excuse me... I need to get my gamble on. No, not buying chips. Why would I ever buy chips when I could just win them? I would much rather get my gamble on. I don't even know why I'm buying these. I'm probably going to reset the game, but... Hey, we might as well take a look at it since I'm in the process of gambling anyway. Yeah, it's a little silly looking, but... Hey, I guess that's fine. Nah, that's we'll just stick with this.